Good evening, people. How are you all doing? We're just going to let this fill up. We're going to do something different. I'm going to try something different. We're not going to do an intro. I was going to do an intro. I had a song by a fellow YouTuber set up. We're going to do something serious. I'm going to be out of character. You always get me in character, but look, I've seen some terrible behavior online the past couple of days. I've seen some shithouse behaviour. I've seen people grooming people. I've seen it all, yeah? And it is not by people with their own opinions doing a live stream. This is through all of the clipping channels where I get my information from their own mouths. Right, we're just going to let it fill up, people. Bear with me a moment. We're just going to let the chat fill up before I start speaking on a matter. But look, I just want to warn you all. I want you all to sit back. There's going to be no shouting. There's going to be no screaming tonight. There's going to be a lot of debating. I'm not going to have more than one person on the panel with me. They will have their say. They will drop off. Then the opposing opinion will come on. And then they will have their fucking say. They will have their say tonight. This is the only place where you're not going to get ambushed, okay? Because I want to get to the bottom of this, right? Because all I'm seeing this week, the past 7 days, since the weekend running up to today, do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing unemployed moderators gaining gaining unlawful work, yeah, on people's channels who clearly suffer from mental health. Look, I ain't taking no one side on this channel. Right? I don't give a fuck who you are, right? I don't take sides, yeah? Garage don't go with you. We're going to try something different. We might end it. We are going to end it with an outro song. But right now, we got to do something serious, UK Garage Donk. Got to do something serious, yeah? I'm a review channel. I see storyline. It tickles my fancy, and I have to say, right? So I got to be out of character tonight. There's no shouting. There's no alcohol. There's nothing like that, yeah? Right, I'm going to cut straight to the chase. Patrick, I'm going to let you on in a moment. I just had to explain. I just had to explain first. We're going to start with basically, we got three storylines. We got the Patrick Ward and Julian storyline. Okay. We also have Iceqeen, who is enabling her husband, yeah, and is gaining moderations, who is gaining mods on people's channel who clearly suffer with mental health. So the first subject we're going to talk about is a Patrick Ward subject, yeah. The second subject we're going to talk about after we get that out of the way is channel groomers, yeah, real world online groomers who are clearly grooming people with mental health who are just coming online to have a laugh and a joke, yeah, and they're clearly fucking with their mental health, right? So that's storyline two, okay. First of all, I want to address the Patrick Ward and Julian situation, but Patrick, if you can just hold on. Yeah, nostalgia, you hit the nail on the head, mate. You're old school. You've been here years, mate. Let Billy on first. I'll be back in 20 minutes. Patrick, that's what I intend to do. But Patrick, before you go, I just want to say, look, I can't tell anyone what to do or where they can go on YouTube. Pat, give me 90 seconds. Well, that's a minute and a half. I beg you. I know you're a busy man. Yeah, I know you're a family man and all that. Right? Give me 90 seconds before you fuck off and go and do what you got to do. Look, you and Billy, right, need to sort that shit out. Yeah? You and Billy, right, you two seem like nice people and that. I don't take Billy's side, Pat, and I'm not taking your side, yeah? But deep down inside, right, in real world events, yeah, you two need to pack that shit in, man. Do you know what I mean? Look, I know you're capable. Yeah, Patrick, I'm gonna say that what I see, right? Whether you like it or not, I know you're capable of turning up in anywhere in the UK, mob-handed or by yourself, bro. Do you know what I mean? I know you're more than capable of that shit, right? But look, Billy, I'm not having a go with you. Billy, you're not about that life, right? I think Billy's just coming on YouTube and he's having a laugh and that. Yeah, and he's having a joke and he's trying to trigger people and all this, yeah? Right, you two, don't be talking behind the scenes, right? Because that shit is not good, right? You two need to sort the shit out. But the shit that's going on, yeah, with you and Tunes, bruv, that shit, sorry, between Patrick Ward and Julian, yeah, that shit ain't good, bro. Julian, it's no offense, it's not personal, yeah. You need to back your shit up, right? Because otherwise, Patrick Ward's gonna turn up, right, and fucking hurt you, yeah. And look, I'm not being fucking biased here, right? But Julian, I don't want you to get hurt, mate. Right? I'm gonna speak the absolute fucking truth, right, Julian? You've got some serious mental health issues. I've been here 4 years, right? I'm one of the only people who was lasted who was on a panel. Yeah, I'm one of them very, very few people. I don't want to blow my own horn, yeah, but I've seen how this shit goes, right? And Julian, I genuinely don't want you to get hurt, yeah. But the way it's going, right? There's a few things you don't do online, yeah. One, you don't call out travellers online, yeah. You don't be doing that shit, right? And number two, you don't act a hard man online because you know what's going to happen? Yeah? Somebody's going to turn, and right, I'm going to put the disclaimer out there because I don't want anyone to get arrested because I know police are watching this, right? But some random person is going to turn up at your fucking door, yeah? Or catch you in Tesco's, in your local Tesco's, or catch you in your local corner shop. And do you know what they're going to do? Julian, it's only a matter of time before it happens. Like, it's definitely 100% going to happen to Shuffling, right? And I'm 80, right? No, I'm 75%. I'm almost 80% sure, yeah? You're going to get caught in your local Tesco's or your front fucking door or your local corner shop, right? And you're going to get battered, yeah? And someone's going to be ramming a phone in your face and a camera, right? You're going to be put all over the internet, mate. You're going to be looking like a dickhead, bruv, right? So, Julian, this is called constructive criticism, yeah? You need to sort your fucking head out and stop calling travellers pikeys online because you know what's going to happen, bro? Yeah? I'm not going to say it's Patrick Ward or anything, right? Because I know the police are watching this channel, yeah? Someone from the travelling community is going to turn up, right? They're not going to give you a slap and embarrass you on camera, right? They're going to stamp all over your big long head, mate. And should I be honest, the John Smithians are going to hate me for saying this, right? I genuinely don't want you or Shuffling or anyone on this fucking YouTube to get hurt. Yeah? Bruv, Julian, man, I'm begging you, man, stop what you're doing, bro. Stop what you're doing because you're going to get hurt. Yeah? And another thing, right? All that shit between Billy and Patrick, right? That's playground, bro. You got to pack that shit in, man. You got to pack that shit in, man. This is not good behavior, people. Right? And I'm going to be brutally honest. I don't want to say, right? But I'm going to be brutally honest, right? It's funny, yeah? And it's a good storyline. That's why I'm talking about it. I'm a review channel. I'm neutral. Yeah? I'm the most neutralist person on here. Yeah? But I got to say what I see. The Billy and Patrick Ward situation, yeah? Boys, pack that shit in, right now. Yeah? But the Patrick Ward and Julian situation, right, that's going to get fucking dangerous and that's going to end up in real world, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's going to end up in real world, yeah? And it's not someone's going to get hurt. Julian, right, you're going to end up, right, if not in intensive care, you're going to end up on a high dependency fucking ward, yeah? And you're going to have fucking breathing tubes in you and that because you're going to get full of holes, bro. And I genuinely don't want that to happen to fucking anyone, right, on this platform. But that's the way it's heading with you, Julian. You're coming back on the right. You were never offline. You created a trolling account, yeah, and you're trolling a guy who's not thick skinned, yeah, like people like me, yeah. and other fucking YouTubers, right? There's only a few of us left in this shithouse community, yeah? But these people, right, they're going to come for you, Julian, and they're going to fucking hurt you hard, mate. And I genuinely do not want that to happen, right? I don't want that to happen because in the real world, Julian, should I be brutally honest, right? You know, in the real world, live free, jail free, man. You're one funny guy, man. Bigging up to you, sir. But we got to get back jail free, man. Hang on, but I got to get back to the fucking subject in hand, right? I got to say, I got to be out of character, no shouting, no nothing like that, yeah? Julian, if you were stood in front of a travelling man and you were talking like the way you're talking online, yeah, you wouldn't even get 30 seconds in, right, without your orbital bone being shattered. Do you know what I mean? And all the fat dripping out your lip and that. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not having a go with you. It's not a roast tonight. I gotta say what I see. That's the first subject, okay? Casanova, man, bigging up my fucking second-hand man there, bro. Karma Corner, I see you there, sir. Look, I don't look Karma, I don't want to talk about these divvies tonight. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to talk about all these fucking idiots, right? But something will happen, yeah? Karma, something will happen, right? One of them is going to get hurt. It's not when, right? Sorry, it's not if, it's when, and it's inevitable, bro. It's inevitable, yeah? And Karma, I don't want any cunt to get hurt online. Yeah, I don't even want that fucking little child image sharing fucking pedo shuffling to get hurt online, right? But look, he's a lost cause now, right? People like that, they're a lost cause. Yeah, so I don't want to be talking about make my channel about him. But Julian, sort your fucking head out, bro. You can't go around online calling travellers pikeys, bro. You can't be doing that, right? And expect nothing to happen and expect YouTube clout and that, bro. Because the address you're giving out, right, is not your fucking address, lad. Billy, I'm going to let you on in a minute, yeah? But Billy, look, I want you to sort your shit out with Patrick, yeah? Not one on one, right? Because it's going to end up in fucking arguments on this panel, right? We're not doing, yeah? But I'm going to lay you on and Patrick on, yeah? And okay, you might talk and whatever, right? But look, don't take it wrong. I'm not Mystic Meg or anything, right? It's going to end up in fucking arguments. And he said and she said and all this shit, yeah? So what I'm going to do, be a man, Billy, right? No shouting. I know your wife is in bed. Yeah, I know you got a busy family life and everything like that. Yeah, I know you got kids in the house, right? So we're not about shouting tonight, okay? We're not about shouting. We're not about alcohol. We're not about any of that fucking stupid shit tonight, right? Billy, I'm going to give just you the link, right? Come on and have a chat. Yeah, because I know deep down inside, right? And Pat, I genuinely hope I'm right here, yeah. I think there's room for you and Patrick to coexist. Right? I think there's room for Billy and Patrick to coexist. I'm gonna get the link up for you now, Bill, okay? No, Billy, I want you on first, lad. Look, this is your only opportunity on a neutral channel where no dickheads come on, yeah, or you're not going to get fucking ambushed or anything like that, yeah. This is the only opportunity to do it, Bill. If you don't take it now, right, it's just going to continue and continue, yeah, and something's going to happen in the real world. And Billy, right, I shouldn't say this, right, but I actually like you. You've been here for fucking 8 years, right? You've been here since the beginning. Do you know what I mean? And I have genuinely looked into you. I know you had a bit of a mad past, drugs and everything like that, yeah. I know you're off them. I know you're on the medication. I know you're dropping on your meds and I know you're sorting your fucking head out, Bill. Right, but that's private. We're going to leave that to one side. Right now, I want you to jump on. Right, look, they don't think you're being less of a man. Right, just jump on and say your piece. I can't tell you what to say. Right, I can't plant a narrative or try and push you in that right way. I'm just going to jump on with you now. Okay, I'm gonna get the link out. Yeah, and just talk, man. No, don't fucking shout, man. Because that's not how it's done. Well, I don't want any shouting and shit, bro. Do you know what I mean? I want you to, right, to sort your fucking differences out, right? I want you to coexist, Bill. You know, and I'm not like, I'm not trying to be Mr. Peacemaker, yeah, or I'm not trying to be a peace envoy or anything, right? Billy, I think you're a okay-ish guy. I think you're a little bit dragged into YouTube, right? But I don't think you're a bad guy, man. Right, the link is out for you there. Jump on, man, have you say. And look, you've got to understand, before you jump on, PP, how are you, lad? Hope the family and the dogs are well, man. But look, Billy, before you jump on, I just want to say, Bill, look, there's no harm, right? There's no harm whatsoever, yeah, in just turning round, yeah, and just saying, look, his YouTuber got a bit carried away. It was a little bit late at night. I haven't slept well. My judgment was a little bit clouded, and right, because that's what I see, Bill. Do you know what I mean? That's what I see, and I still see the hype. Yeah, where Patrick has turned up. He's got a little bit of YouTube clout now, haven't he? Turned up. He's run shuffling off. We all know shuffling's a little funny, isn't it? Right, but that's just another storyline. Tunes, Julian, Shuffle, Kenko, Tracy, Fat Emma, Diabetes, David, Iceqeen, Calling. I'll just on the roast a lot of them, you backwards bastard. Look, they can look. I genuinely want Julian to jump on this panel tonight. Yeah, I want people to talk with me, right? I want to be like, put my microphone on mute, right? And even if they're having a go with me, right? Because constructive criticism, a lot of you people don't know what constructive criticism is. I'm going to give you an example of constructive criticism. You know, when someone jumps on and goes, John Smith, you're a fucking cunt. You're doing it the wrong way. Do it this way. Or this guy said that, right? It's called conversing, right? We're talking. We're getting it out there. Do you know what I mean? Don't be a fanny, man. Wait, is that the real Andy McNabb's channel? That's the real. Wait there, let me authenticate it. That's the real Andy McNabb channel, the one who sells the books. Mr. Smith, Mr. Anning is AWOL. He was threatening to end it 2 days ago last night. He was called out on here big time. I am concerned for him. Can you ask Mr. Anning to report to a mess office immediately? What's wrong with you people? Yeah, man. It's not about arguing and that, people. My husband is a fat, smelly, no good for nothing. Iceqeen, I don't doubt that for a minute. But Iceqeen, look, we're going to get back to you in a minute. Look, I'm not going to roast you and call you a fat cunt because I'm past that. Right? Look, we all know your husband's wrong, and yeah, we all know you're an enabler. Yeah, right. But we're going to get back to you. But first of all, right, I want to get this fucking shit sorted between between Patrick Ward, yeah, and Billy, right? Let's get that shit out of the way, yeah? And then let's get on to Julian, and then we're going to get on to Iceqeen. Billy, I'm not going to put you on camera. Show your face quickly. Billy, I'm not going to put you on camera. Go on. Billy. Bill, I'm looking at your thing now. Why you're not on the camera? You just give me a wave so I know it's you, Bill. Yeah, go on. Turn the camera off, Bill. Right, turn it off and can allow you on in 5 seconds. Keep that camera off. Yes, Bill, I hope you're well, man. How's things, son? Billy, your signal's a little bit bad, mate. If you can hear me, try it. Move around a little bit, right, and then talk. Your signal's a little bit bad, Bill. Go on, Bill. Speak. Say something, son. Billy, the signal's a little bit bad, Dad. Is it? Yeah, go on, go on. I can hear you now. Go on, Bill. Got it, Billy. If you can hear me, man, your signal's absolutely terrible, lad. A little bit better, Bill. Is there anywhere in your house where the signal's a little bit better you can move to, son? Billy, man, the signal's really, really bad, brother. It's really bad, man. Jump out, Billy, jump out and then jump back in again, mate. Jump out and jump back in. I'm going to get the link up for you now. Narrative, once I've got Billy on, yeah? Narrative, once I got Billy on, and then I get, and then he goes, and then I'll get Pat on, and then he goes, and obviously, jump on, and I want your say, because your opinion means a lot to me, lad. Hang on, let me get this link out again. No, PP, Billy's not shook. It's his signal, mate. Billy's not shook. Billy's just here for a nice, quiet conversation and that. Do you know what I mean? So you can pack all that fucking shit in now, bro. You're a fucking... I like you, PP, right? You're a fucking terrible shit stirrer, bro. You're a terrible shit stirrer, but you're our shit stirrer and you're our baggy rattler, bro. And I love you. But look, it's not about you tonight, PP, right? Look, it's about men talking, no shouting or nothing, okay? Billy, try that now. Try that. Try that link, see if that works. And yeah, Callie's got it right. He's a proper shit stirrer, isn't he, Callie? We love him though, but he's a terrible shit stirrer, isn't he? We got about 20 minutes, half hour, and then we're going to let Patrick on and have his say. Julian, listen to me, right? Listen to me well. I know you're in the background right now, yeah? I know you're watching every one of my lives, right? I know you're watching now. Shuffling, the same goes for you, lad, right? Craig. Yes, go on, turn the camera off. Fucking hell, you're looking well there, Craig. Fucking hell, man. You're fucking putting on weight, brother. Craig, and can I get you on? Keep that camera off. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Evening, Craig. How are you and the family, lad?
All right, mate. Yeah, man. Hope you're doing well, man.
Yeah, I'm a bit tired, Craig. I'm going to cut to the chase. I'm
get you,
doing
man.
fine.
I've just spoke to Andrew going for 2 hours, man, nearly. So, I'll get how you're feeling.
She's all I are, isn't she? But Craig, look, I got a bit of a fucking... I got something that's bothering me, Craig, what I'm seeing on YouTube, yeah?
Yeah,
I come on YouTube, right, Craig, just let me, I might say one. I'll mute up, I'm going to give the floor to you. I don't even need 30 seconds. I'm seeing the doors, right, we go through phases and chapters in this community, yeah? We've gone through the acro chapters, we've gone through the roasting chapter. It's done a 360, and we're back on the I'm gonna doorstep you, I'm turning up. Craig, look, I'll be brutally honest. I don't want Julian, Shuffling, Anton, Patrick, Billy, or anybody to get fucking hurt, right? Tunes, especially. And I don't want anyone's mental health being played with, right? But what I'm seeing online right now, I'm seeing what I'm going to give the floor to you now. Just hang on. One, I'm seeing fake hard men. Two, I'm seeing something that's going to happen in the real world. And three, yeah, someone is definitely going to get fucking hurt. Someone's definitely going to get hurt. And do you know what? I'm seeing a return of Julian. And I don't want to say it, yeah, but the way Julian's going on and the stuff that's coming out of his mouth, he's going to get hurt. And I don't want that for him, bro. I don't want him to get hurt. Down inside in the real world, I genuinely think, Craig, he's going to be... I think he's going to be put on camera, yeah? And I think someone's going to go there in a dead of night, right? They're going to hurt him. They're going to catch him out in his local Tesco's or something, Craig. And I don't want that, yeah? And some of the stuff I'm hearing, I can't watch him because, I'll be honest, it's not personal, right? I find them boring. I only get it in their own words on the clipping channels. And what I'm hearing is fucking terrible. I'm going to give the floor to you. What do you think about the situation? And everything that's happening and what I've just said. Craig, I'm going to mute up. I'm going to hand the floor to you.
Nice, alright, man. Julian, man, like, fucking hell, like, fuck, I forgot I was gonna say that. Yeah, he's like, come back. I've seen him in the comments, man, like in my comments, and I can tell it's him. I can tell it's him, like, on some of the things. And like, if you're gonna act like you're hard on here, like, you gotta follow through with it. You know what I mean? That's why I've never done that, you know. It's my fucking, I've already, I don't need to go into my fucking shit, like, but yeah, I'm just all about the banter, like, some of these people that pretend like them fucking gangsters, though, oh yeah, I'm like, connected and this and that, like, but fucking hell, man, I'm just on YouTube, like, speaking shit like everybody else, man. You know what I mean? There's nothing different about it. If you was, like, doing something, like, in your life, you wouldn't fucking, like, come on YouTube talking, like, you know what I mean? Because it bring heat on you, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? These people, some people don't get that, though.
You're right. Craig, from the bottom of my heart, for me and my family, I appreciate your comment. I've got people in the background. We're going to do one-on-one. Thank you for jumping on. Craig, is there anything you'd
No
like to
worries,
add on
bro.
the panel before I let someone else on?
Yeah, man. See you later, bro. See you
Thank you,
later,
Craig.
chat.
Much appreciated. You take care. Right, I got people in the background. Billy, I'm going to let you on now. Billy, how are you doing?
Can you hear me, John?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. Wherever you are in your property, stay there. The signal's perfect. Billy, I just
John,
want to give
I'm in
I
exactly
just want
the
to say
same place. I mean, I know, but I'm just saying I'm in exactly the same place. But anyway, go on.
Billy, I just want to say something for 30 seconds. Billy, look, I think you're a nice guy. I'm very neutral, yeah, and I don't take sides. Billy, in what in the perfect world and wishful thinking, I want you and Patrick Ward, right? You don't have to get along, but I want you two to coexist. And I think everything that's happening,
John,
right?
I just busted his
it's not you.
balls. John, it's not just this week. We've done it for months. He busted my balls. I busted his. You know what I mean? It's one of them. Do you know what I mean? He's busted mine for the last 3 months. I've busted his back. It's not just happened this week. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Get Paddy on, see what he's saying. It's happened over months.
Look,
It's nothing to happen.
Get you two
it's
on,
just a little bit
I
of
don't
back
want you
and forth.
both to argue.
No, it's just a little bit of back and forth. No, John, I don't want to argue. My wife's in bed. You're working in the morning. I'm coming on to argue. I'm saying it's a bit of back and forth, you know. I was called him a knacker. He'd call me a fat fucking Teletubby, fucking butterbean, whatever. It's just banter. You know what I mean? And he knows it's banter. Get him on here now and tell me that he doesn't know it's banter. If he wants to start carrying on, no, John, what I have said to him is don't carry on with like he shuffs, because snuffs, so there was a no-show, and fucking Jawline and whoever, fucking ants on the little fucking beast. You know what I mean? No shows, so you know what I mean? But he thought he was living up his glory and getting a bit cheeky at one time, so it might have gone a bit too far in the last week, but it is what it is.
Billy, do you think you and Patrick can coexist and sort your differences out and just, just get along, have a little bit of banter online? Do you think you could do that, Bill?
Yeah. John, do you know what? I think you should get Patrick on and ask Patrick who thinks he could do that.
Only if look, I'm going to ask Patrick in the chat.
I know, but John, I will say this: if he starts coming on ranting and raving, I'm not going to sit here like a plum. So I'm just going to let
Billy.
Patrick,
look, don't take this as an offence. I would rather prefer not to have him on the panel while you're on the panel.
Right, no, but Patrick, but John, I've got no beef with him. I've done it for months. I'll jump off now and get him on. I'll jump back on after he's had his say. Do you know what I mean? Whatever.
You hit the nail on the head. You've got no
months.
beef with him, Billy. If we can go back a couple of seconds, what you just said, you've got no beef with him. You've got no problem with him, Patrick. No. Look, Pat, right there, Billy. Hang on, don't say anything, right? Hold that thought. Don't say anything. Let me interject. Look, Patrick Ward, you've just heard what Billy said. He's got no problem with you. Yeah, it's all banter. Okay, Billy, I'm going to knock you off respectively. Before I
Yeah,
do, I
man.
just
Sweet,
want to
John.
send love to you and your
John,
family. Is there anything you'd like to add on the panel before I respectively knock you off? Over to you, Bill.
the only thing I'd like to add, John, is I'll be in the chat if you want me to jump back on, depending on what Patrick's response is. But good
Totally
night, you.
fine with
Thank
me,
you.
sir.
And good night to Patrick and his family as well. There you go, John.
Proper man. Thank you for
But
that, Bill. What an excellent way to end your statement. Patrick, I hope you heard that, right? Billy actually said good night to you and your family, man. Do you know what I mean? Right? That's what it's all about, people sorting your fucking differences out. Billy, what an excellent way to end it. Thank you, sir. Patrick, I'm just going to let you on now. You're in the background. It's only me and you. Can you show your face so I know it's you, Pat? I'm not going to put you on camera. Pat, you don't have to show your face, man. Just put the camera on so I know it's you. You don't have to show your face, Pat. Pat, I'm going to take a risk here. Let me jump in your IP so I know it's you a minute. Hang on. Right, okay. Hang on 2 secs. Right, I'm going to lay you on.
Yes,
Pat, welcome to the show, sir. How are you doing, Pat?
Yeah, listen, no, all good, mate. All good, yeah. All good.
Yeah,
Okay.
just had a long week in work. I've had a very long week, Pat. Oh, before we start, let's start off with a positive note. How are you and how are the boys and how are the family, sir?
Oh, good, mate. Thanks for asking. How was you and yours?
Yeah, fucking hell, Pat, they're growing up now, mate. I just made dinner about an hour ago for the baby, sent her to bed and that. She was telling me what she wanted to eat, what time she wanted to go to bed. Oh, my God, it's bloody hectic. But, Pat, if it's okay with you, I just want to speak for 30 seconds. I want to give my statement. I'm going to mute up and I'm going to give the floor to you. Look, the way, I can't tell anyone what to think or do, right? But I think the way that Billy jumped on, Pat, right, and he had his say, and the way he ended it, right, and he sent love to you and your family, yeah, I think that's one of the most best things, yeah, a man can do, right? Because sometimes, Pat, I know, look, I know you can have a row, and I know you know some fucking hard people out there, yeah, and I know you can turn up, and I'm not doubting that for 1 minute, you can turn up anywhere in the UK, and I respect that in you. But look, Pat, when another man jumps on and he's saying to another man, yeah, through the medium of YouTube or through the medium of my channel. Look, I'm here for banter. And let's be honest, right? Look, I think Billy's indoors all the time, Pat. I think he's a little bit bored. I know he's on the meds. He's trying to better himself. He's the mad past and everything like that, right? And I think YouTube is his escapism, Pat. And deep down inside, I know he doesn't want your smoke, Pat. Pat, I can't tell you what to do, but do you think there's room for you and Billy to coexist? Over to you, sir.
Well, listen, John, I'll be honest with you, yeah? I never even wanted to do that to Billy. Genuinely. Never. Me and Billy got on at the beginning. It was just that night that he went in and he was saying, I'm 5 minutes away from you, Patrick. And then he put out his address, which I don't believe that is his address, because if he's putting out that address, he's putting his family in danger as well. He should never do that, Billy. Never, never. The reason I went to that park is because I was never going to go there in the dead of the night to your home, because listen to me, that's jailbait. 100% jailbait. Okay. Well, Billy, what I will say about you, Billy, listen to me, Billy, you're 48, 49 years of age. I'm 36 years of age. Do you understand? I'm about this like Billy, okay? And let's not blow smoke up anyone's hole or my own hole. Billy, I am. Okay? I am about that life, okay? But just mind your manners, Billy. When you go into chats and things like that, okay? Paddy, you said to me, and 5 minutes away, 5 minutes, then you're bringing it on yourself. And it is my own doing as well because I let you go with it for so long because I never took you serious. It's just you triggered me that night, which you did. You triggered me that night because you were in the wrongest channel. That's all I have to say, Billy. I have no malice towards you. Genuinely, I have no malice towards you. Okay, just stop with them shouts, Billy, because genuinely, someday, Billy, listen, you know where Open Shaw is. You know where I live. Someday you might be in a supermarket or something like that, and I'll bump into you. You understand? And I mightn't be so forgiving then. Do you understand? So stop with your shout. Anyway, moving on. Billy, you're done now. Moving on to Julian. Listen, Julian was Julian was meant to turn up on the 1st of February as well. So he was telling me he was going to turn up on the 1st of February. Now he's coming out saying Meadow Lane. John, I don't even know where Meadow Lane is, mate. I'm going to be honest with you. He's giving these shouts about Meadow Lane and well, look, Julian, we was in when you didn't turn up, you and Shuffling, no shows, yeah. When you didn't turn up on the 1st of February, I spoke to you on the phone, and Dennis was on the phone. It was a three-way call, and you said to me, "I'll be in Liverpool soon." Okay, so this was after, okay, and you said that you'll meet me inside Liverpool. I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be fair with you, Julian, yeah, because I think you're half starved. Genuinely, no, I'm not. I know you're half starved. I'm going to be fair with you. Listen to me. I have an 11-year-old son there, yeah. I have an 11-year-old son. One of his arms is the width of your whole body. I won't even touch you. I let my 11-year-old slap the face of you. That's what I'll do with you. Now, that's how much I think of you. You dirty nobody. You handicap you. Listen, if you want, I told you, any gym, I won't put a finger on you. Genuinely, I won't put a finger on you. I'll put a camera in your face and I'll let my 11-year-old son, come fuck out of you in the ring. I'll make a show you. You'll never, ever, ever come on YouTube again. Do you understand? Because if I took for baiting you, I wouldn't know when to stop. I'd kill you stone dead, man. Genuinely, I'd kill you stone dead. I'd snap you in half. You dirty, long faced bastard, you. So don't try and blag people and say, Meadow Lane, Meadow Lane. I never agreed to Meadow Lane. Ye are the no shows. Remember, you didn't turn up on the first. Ye are the no shows. So I tell ye when to turn up. So if you wanted in Manny or you wanted it in the pool, gladly. That's all, John, I really have to say. But Billy, stop going into their chat, Billy, and giving it this and that, yeah? Patty this and Patty that. Because Billy, listen to me, we live right beside each other. And it's only a matter of time before I do bump into you. And if I do bump into you, I don't want to bump into you, Billy, on bad terms. Okay? Understand that. Because
Good
if I bump
man,
into you on
Pat.
bad terms, it's only going to end one way for you. And that's it. That's really it, John.
Patrick, look, I just want to thank you for jumping on a panel, right, without shouting and being brutally honest. I'm glad that you and Billy have sorted your differences out, but shall I be honest? I'm genuinely, right, worried about Julian, right, because I don't want you to. I got to be so careful what I'm going to say, Pat.
John,
Yeah, if I can
listen
just
to me,
take
John,
the
listen to me.
floor.
I'm saying fuck all on this. I'm saying fuck all on this, right? Okay?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know what
That's
you
all
mean.
I
I
have
know
to
what you
say,
mean.
John.
Don't say too much.
That's
Please, Patrick,
yeah,
don't incriminate yourself. Don't
yeah.
say too
I'm saying
much. A
fuck
lot
all.
of people are
Listen,
watching this
I'm fucking
channel.
off, John. Thanks for having me on. Yeah, all right. That's
No,
it now.
thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Ward. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you for jumping on the panel. See, that's how real men do it, right? No shouting, no nothing. We have our say and we put in our point across. Patrick, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you. Billy, I want to thank you for sorting it out. I've got to be so careful what I'm fucking saying on here. I'm gonna I got to be very careful what I'm going to say. I'm going to address Julian directly. Julian, I can't tell you what to do online, right? Because I believe you've made your bed, right? So you got to sleep in it, as they say. I don't like giving advice online. I'm glad that Billy and Patrick have sorted their differences out like men. But Patrick has been 100% honest. Yeah. At the end of the day, they do, they are in the same area. I genuinely hope they don't bump into each other. And if they genuinely do bump into each other, I believe that Billy and Julian is going to be men, right? They're going to have a talk about it, and I hope they shake hands after it. Julian, look, you can put your voice changer on and everything, right? You can jump on. Yeah, I'm not going to interrupt you. You can call me all the cunts under the sun. You can say what you want to say. But look, Julian, you need to sort this out. Because look, something I don't know, and I must put a disclaimer out there. Yeah, because I know certain factions are watching this. Yeah, and let's not beat around the bush. Let's be honest, people. Right, we all know that the fucking old Bill is watching this channel right now. Yeah, we all know people are fucking taking notes. Julian, the way you are going online, you're gonna get fucking hurt. Yeah, and I must put a disclaimer out there. I don't think it's gonna be Billy. Sorry, I gotta put a disclaimer out there. Bear with me. I don't think it's gonna be Patrick. Patrick Ward is, and I'm gonna put this disclaimer out there. Patrick Ward is not going to do nothing. Okay, so we must put that disclaimer out there for the sake of the channel. Yeah, and for the sake of people's freedom. But Julian, I'm addressing you directly. You need to think about what you're saying online and the type of people you're going at online. Because I know, Julian, you wouldn't speak like that if you were in front of these people you're speaking about, lad. Right? I don't want you to get hurt, right? Look, Julian, I think you've got a lot of mental health. Yeah, and I think you're using YouTube as an escapism, and I think you lie hell of a lot online, and I think you act the big man online. Look, Julian, I can tell a lot by people. I can read people. Right, I've been here. It's knocking on nearly 4 years right now. Yeah, I don't want you to get hurt, and the same goes for shuffling. Right, I don't want you to get fucking hurt. Right, deep down inside, I genuinely don't. But it's inevitable. It's going to happen. I don't know who's going to do it. We must put that disclaimer out there, yeah? But unless you sort your shit out, we're not saying names, Julian, unless you pipe down, yeah, and get back in that fucking shell that you came from, yeah, or crawl under that fucking rock, yeah, that you were fucking born from, bruv, something bad is going to happen to you. Look, and I don't want that to happen, okay? I'm not going to sound like a scratch record, yeah? I'm going to put the link out. Julian, if you want to jump on right now, yeah, I'm going to give you 3 minutes to jump on. You can come on. Oh, level-headed lady, man, how are you? Yeah, man. Level-headed lady, battering out them shifts, man. Bigging up to the working man and bigging up to the working women out there. You know we all love you, and we know who you are, man. Bigging up fucking my guy. Flavors is in the chat. Flavors, man. Like, struggling to see you there, mate. Just give me a minute, man. This chat's moving pretty fast. But look, right, people, this is how you do it, right? Not jumping. And as Patrick said, right, let's get back. Iceqeen we're going to get onto, right? But first, we need to deal with this storyline and this situation, right? This brewing right now, because it's going to end up in real world situation, yeah? And we don't want that shit to happen, yeah? Because we're real men here, right? This is where the real men chill. And this is where we get our shit out and our differences. As I said, we don't do fucking ambush journalism, right? We're not about that shit. Yeah. We don't ask people for anything on here. We don't ask people for money. Yeah. And we don't push narrative on here. I let people jump on and they can have their say. I'm going to get the link out. This is only a one-time offer. Billy, you're still in the background. Hang on, Bill. I'm going to let you on now in a couple of seconds. Just hang on. I'm going to put this link out a minute. Bear with me, Bill. I want to get this link out. I just want me and Julian on. Julian, I know you're listening, right? Jump on and have your say, man. For fuck's sake, bro. Right? Get it, get. Look, I ain't asking anyone to make peace. Yeah? I'm not asking anything of anyone, right? I'm just asking you all to be fucking men, yeah? Because at the least, right, when your windows are going to get. Bruv, look, you're dealing with the wrong fucking people. Julian, right? Bruv, your door's gonna come off, right? You're gonna get fucking hurt, bruv, right? And I genuinely don't want that for you, mate. I genuinely don't want you. I don't want it, bro. Julian is too shook to bother. Flavors, it's not. Look, he is shook, right? Because otherwise, right, Julian, if Julian was about that life, yeah, he would have put his camera on. Yeah, and he'd go out and he would do a live and he'd be like, look, I'm here, right? Because that's what fucking real fighting men do, right? Let's not beat around the bush, yeah? Real fighting men turn up in the fucking dead of night, bro. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, people who again turn up in the middle of the fucking night, bruv. Yeah, and do you know what I'm seeing? I'm not mentioning no names. I'm seeing fucking real men, yeah, who are fucking turning up, bro. Do you know what I mean? So I'm seeing people who are turning up, and that's the direction I'm seeing that. But you know what? Deep down inside, I'm almost at the point of proud, right? I gotta be neutral in that, yeah. But I'm proud of Billy, and I'm proud of Patrick Ward tonight, yeah. Those fucking men jumped on, yeah, and sorted their shit out, right, like real men, bro, like real bosses. No shouting and that. No fucking shouting, bruv. No shouting and that, do you know what I mean? So it's meant to be done, boys. Yeah, not jumping on going, oh, I got the amp, and oh, I'm being trolled, and my wife this, and victim claim that. Fuck that, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And fuck all that fucking mods and that, yeah? Fuck all them fucking dickheads who were jumping on, trying to take over, right? And it's grooming, bro. You know the way people groom people, yeah? Do you know what I'm seeing recently? A nice queen. This is your moment a minute, right? This is your 5 minutes. Do you know what I'm seeing? Yeah, I'm seeing fully grown men, yeah, who are at home with their family, yeah, who are stuck indoors, who are not working, who are stressed out. And I ain't backing nobody, bruv. Yeah, and I ain't planting no narrative, yeah. But you know what I see? Do you know what I fucking see? I see a guy we met. Yeah, I'm not going to beat around the bush. He's acted a dickhead online. And 90% you know what I'm talking about. When he said some fucking mad things, yeah, but you know what I'm seeing? Right? And I've looked into Tunes. And I've always said this, right? Tunes has got like a wife and a kid and a fucking household. And he got to do school and to make sandwiches and fucking all shit like that, yeah? And we got people fucking with people's mental health on here. See, these people, I can't be bullied, and I'm proper thick skinned. I'm a working man. I'm a family man, bro. I give all my wages to my wife and that, bruv. Yeah, I got bruises on my feet because I'm standing on my feet for 12 hours a day, bruv, and I ain't moaning about it, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Right, I got real world shit going on, bruv. Yeah, right? So people like me, we can't be intimidated, yeah? But you know, when I see people like Iceqeen who are jumping on and not allowing people to have their say on panels, yeah? And the second they turn round and say, and I want Iceqeen on this panel, yeah? I'm not going to fucking shout, but I want Dodgy Dave on this panel right now, yeah? And I want to know, right, why Iceqeen is going in people's chats who have got mental health and grooming them. Because Iceqeen, you're a groomer exactly like your husband. You're a scammer, right? And you're a grooming enabler, yeah? Sean Wayne, how are you, man? Sean Wayne, I see what you see, bro. Do you know what I see? I see Iceqeen, who's a grooming enabler, yeah, going into people's fucking channels, yeah, fucking with their mental health and that, speaking to them behind the scenes and trying to push their narrative on their channel, yeah, and then they let all their little followers onto that channel and they try to take over that channel. Iceqeen, right? I was good friends with Expo, yeah, good friends with him. I classed him as an actual friend. Used to speak to him behind the scenes. You know what you fucking done? You ruined and decimated his fucking channel. You and your fat, and he is a fucking bacon, right? Your husband's a nonce, yeah, who robbed a fucking old lady and died, yeah. Another thing he done, yeah. Your husband served time for a fake rape allegation while your husband accused the mother of his fucking children of sticking, yeah, an item up his anus. These are facts. Yeah, he's in Liverpool fucking Echo, yeah, and you're backing him. You should be ashamed to have your children around a man like that, right? Your husband's an online groomer. You're a fucking online groomer, right? And while look, I ain't fucking Tunes. I know you're watching right now, yeah. I can't help it. I know Tunes has said some stupid shit online, right? And I know Tunes, when people triggers him, right? Let's not beat round the bush, right? When Tunes kicks off, right, it's funny, isn't it? Yeah, but you know what I see? I see everyone, right, fucking with some guys' mental health. Bad, like. And if I wanted to, yeah, and I'm not being big-headed, but I could run him offline, right, and fuck with his mental health, yeah, right? I can make people go to his door if I wanted to, yeah. I can make people fuck with his head, right? I could do it in a comedic way in comedy, yeah. But it's channeling about. But I'm not going to joke, right? I'm on about flavors. I'll lay you on in like 1 minute. Don't go to bed. I'm going to lay you on in 1 minute. I'm all about triggering people, but doing it in a funny way. Yeah. So when then people wake up in the morning and they go back and they look at the chat, and I end my live stream in a certain way. Yeah. And I give a statement on it. And I thank all the guests and even the people I'm roasting, exactly like into Paul Venus. Yeah. But what you people are doing, yeah, you people who do what Iceqeen and Dodgy Dave does, and Julian and shuffling, you gotta be mentally weak, right? It's people who are mentally weak who can't get away with what they're saying online in the real world, because otherwise their orbital fucking bone would be shattered, yeah, and you'd have plimsoll and dap all over your boat race, yeah. And someone will pull your camera out as you're laying on the floor, right? You know, when your front teeth are being smashed in and pushed to the back, yeah, and your bottom tooth is being pushed into the roof of your mouth, right, where someone's been kicking the bottom of your fucking jaw as you're on the floor knocked out and you've got no reflexes. Do you know what I mean? You know, where you're all limping and it's just smashing your jaw to pieces, bruv. Yeah. That's what you want to be. Why people like Julian and Shuffling and Dodgy Dave want to be hard and that. Yeah. A nice queen. You might think your little bacon husband, right, is a fucking bad man, right? You're enabling him. Right? You should be fucking ashamed of your actions, bro. Do you know what I mean? Should be absolutely ashamed of your fucking actions online. Your husband, right, pretended, right, got your children, sat your children down, right, and not once or twice, right, told them to act disabled and that, and serve time in jail for it, yeah. And the Liverpool police made a video, yeah, and it's in the Liverpool Echo. It's on John Doe's channel because I found it, right. We put it, sorry, John Doe found it, right, and put it up on there, where a fucking detective is outside the court the day he got sentenced and went to jail, and he's backing him. And what did your husband do less than a week out of getting out of jail? He jumped online, back Decker to prove. Iceqeen, you let Decker in your house, right? And you fed him, you give him breakfast and dinner. Yeah, you had him in your house and that. You were backing him. Do you know what I mean? So you're wrong in my view. You might have turned on him and all that, right? Because you had no choice. Yeah. But bacons and wrong'uns and groomers, yeah, tend to hang around together. But you know what the mad thing is? Iceqeen, you can't see you're enabling your wrong'un husband. And you got that guy round your kids and that. Well, you're a wrong'un for that. Yeah. And you're a bad mother. I'm being truthful. I'm saying what the community say. Right, you're lying until about 4 o'clock in the morning. So, you know, when I'm on the night shift, yeah, and I'm on my last break, yeah, I see you in the chat and that. See you in a chat and that, right? So you got no life and that, love. You got no real friends in the real world and that. Right? You need proper looking into and that. Do you know what I mean? You're a wrong in that. You can only go after people who are weak minded and that. Flavors are gonna get the link out, man. I'm fed up of talking about that fat cunt and a fat granny robbing fucking benefits scrounging works for her husband. Let me get the link out for you, my son. Bigging up my guy Flavors, man. People, I just gotta say what I'm fucking seeing, right? And you know what? I'm fucking. It's not I'm sick of it, right? Because I'm not being heartless, right? You know, if I gave a fuck about all these people and their families and all of, and to be honest, right? I might as well be brutally honest. I don't give a fuck about Dodgy Dave, his kids, his granny robbing habits, yeah, or him sitting there telling his kids how to act disabled, right? Before he takes them to school, yeah, or before he takes them in a benefit office, right? Because if I give a fuck about all of you lot, yeah, that I'm talking about, I wouldn't have time for my family or time to go and put a 50-hour week in work. Do you know what I mean? I'm just a review channel. I'm just saying what everyone sees and what everyone's too shit scared to say. So what? I'm a fat sausage fingers. Iceqeen, look, I'm not denying that, right? You most probably have got massive sausage fingers. If you want to jump on this panel with no shouting, look, you can even call me a cunt and that. Now is your time to do it, Iceqeen. I'm not going to interrupt you. Put myself on mute, yeah? So if you want to have your say, you're more than welcome. I'm not going to offer it to you again. This is your only fucking chance. It's your only chance. Oh, JC, don't give it away, man. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. You had to give it away, you cunt. He's on it, JC. Well, my mods are on it, but they don't miss a thing, do they? Iceqeen, man, just... Do you? I am handsome, innit? I am handsome, right? But look, I'm not going to beat around the bush, right? I got fucking teeth like gravestones, do you know what I mean? I've had an hard life for that. Yeah, I'm going to beat around the bush. Look, I'm more handsomer than Dave, right? I got a big chocolate face, look. God, look at the size of my massive chin. Iceqeen, check the size of my massive chin out there. It's huge, isn't it, love? It's huge. It's huge. Like, you can tickle the hairs on my chin if you like. Yeah, that's some fucking forehead, isn't it? Some huge forehead. Them eyebrows right there. JC, for you, I'm going to show you them eyebrows again. Are you ready, everyone? For anyone who's sat in bed or anyone who's got headphones on while listening to me and not looking at the chat, pick up your phone and look at the camera. Are you ready? Are you ready? Now, if that isn't a big chocolate moon face, a big half-caste Serbian chocolate face, I don't know what is, people. I don't know what is. If that's not a porno moustache, if that's not a monobrow, yeah, let's not beat round the metaphorical YouTube bush people. Right? Let's be honest to ourselves and others. You know, Carl Smith. I don't want to scare the community. I genuinely don't. I genuinely don't. That's why I don't do teethy smiles until I go to Turkey and get them sorted, my darling. Johnny, don't be telling Callie that she's in the chat. Iceqeen, honest to God, 24 hours a day. You're online that long. No way. Iceqeen. Iceqeen, look, I want to ask you a question. Look, we got the real Iceqeen in the chat. She's on the screen. Look, look, right? It's only me and you on this panel, right? No one can hear us, right? What does Dodgy Dave smell like? Does he smell like feet? Yeah? Or does he smell like a fish market? Look, Iceqeen, it's just me and you, right, in the community. Look, we got your back, right? We got you, right? What does he smell of like? I'll wait for your reply, darling. Don't, cottage, no way. No way, cottage cheese. Is that bad? How often does he have a shower then? Like, I'm not being rude and I want to know, like, how often does he shower? Does he wash? Not really. Tuna breast. You were right. No, he don't, does he? Ugh, tuna breast. And I bet you he don't even eat the tins. Iceqeen, look, right? I know you're oppressed right now, look. Right? I know what you're going through and that, look. Iceqeen, this community has got you, right? I'll put the link out. Right? This community, right? Look, if Dodgy Dave has got you imprisoned or anything, yeah, look, right, Iceqeen, we're here for you, okay, right? If there's anything you want to say in this chat, you're more than welcome. No, what? Look, Iceqeen, we haven't got massive muscular, right, trolling fingers like you, yeah, so we're not going to be beating on the button. Look, Iceqeen, Iceqeen, we do not discriminate and we don't block anyone. Look, I like everybody, right? I even like your filthy granny Robin husband. Do you know why, Iceqeen? Because he's the gift that keeps giving to YouTube, my darling. He really is. Look, we got the link out. Look, Iceqeen, JC wants to ask a question. Does Dodgy, you know, when you're in bed and Dodgy Day and you're performing the act of fellatio upon Dodgy Dave's pork sword, does he sit there bollock naked, right, and with that little cap he's got with a little propeller on the top? And does he wear a cowbell around his neck every time he goes out? Look, it ain't personal, right? I really want to know, like, do you know what I mean? I genuinely want to know, like. And what happens when he gets excited? Does the propeller, like, proper spin in her? Like, sorry, I couldn't help my. Wait there. Should we look? I'm gonna do something for you people. I'm gonna have a. Should we have a laugh? Press one in the chat if you want me to. He hugs like a. He hugs like a mushroom. Oh, an ice cream, man. That's terrible. So, Iceqeen, I'd like to ask you directly: is Dodgy Dave a considerate lover or a selfish lover? Is he a considerate lover or is he a selfish lover? Does he sit there and ask you to spin that propeller, which is graced upon his big fat head? Everyone, hang on. We got to give Iceqeen some time to reply, okay? Got to give her time to reply. This is hard. Dave's in the chat, man. Dave, don't please look, right? Just let it be truthful. Dave, look. She doesn't want you. He goes like the clappers. Honestly. Oh my God. We got Dodgy Dave and Iceqeen in the chat there. Oh, here we go. Here we go, people, and they're going to start arguing. Me, the account call me. Would you like to jump on and explain the errors in my way? Look, to you, it sounds personal. If everyone could look at the profile called me in the chat. No, you're giving an opinion on what you think. I'm doing comedy. I'm doing an online roast at the moment. It's how you, the viewers, interpret it. But if you look at the analytics, me, you know, the account call me. If you look at the analytics and the demographic of this channel, it's not an equilibrium. It's not a 50-50. We're talking 80-30. Yeah, it's an 80-30. 8% of the people are here for a laugh. Yeah, I believe that by your comment, yeah, and your opinion, I do believe that you're too deep entrenched in YouTube. Iceqeen, I told you this morning I need me 5 pairs of departments and work and pensions undies washed. They're fucking full of skin. My God. I can imagine when Iceqeen picks up Dodgy Dave's fucking boxer shorts, right? I bet you he's like picking up a double duvet. I bet you she picks it up with a barge pole with a rubber glove on end. Iceqeen got these massive tongs and I bet you she cracks open like these massive fucking poppers to pick his bundies up, and then she picks his endies up, right? She puts them in a washing machine, yeah, and then she gets a massive stick and she's stuffing them in Why ain't she got a COVID mask and she's doing it? And she's got and she's heaving and she's stuffing and she's stuffing and stuffing. Why? And she puts the bleach in there. Puts the bleach in it. Right? If that's not a good wife, I don't know what is. Right? So I'm out the character. Right? I applaud you. I applaud you. Yeah, Billy, look, we've done the serious, right? I like to do beginning, a middle, and an end, right? The beginning is serious, out of character. The middle is we're switching in and out of character. And towards the end, we do a final thought. That's how we do it, bro. The friction burn. Don't doubt that for 1 minute, JC. I do not doubt that for 1 minute, sir. Iceqeen, I've given you 27 minutes. Fucking hell, it's quite a long time. I've given you 27 minutes of my time. 27 minutes of my time. I've brought you to my table tonight. Yeah? That's just the way it is. But Iceqeen, hang on. We're going to open up the panel. Iceqeen, we're going to leave you alone. Yeah, you've had your little roast. Now, I'm going to give you 3 minutes of honesty. Here goes, people. Number 1, Iceqeen, you're an online groomer and you're an enabler. Number 2, you go into channels with people with mental health and you're a controller. These are facts. This is what we see. That's number 2. Number 3, I think you need to go and wash your feet. I think your hands smell of cigarettes. I think you need to get a job. I think you need to get out and get more sunlight, take more vitamin C, take more walks, get a dog, go out, be around nature, go and do something, you know. Get out of the house, get up, set your alarm clock, get up early in the morning, you know, clean your house. Just sorry, John, I'm on 5%, mate. Iceqeen, that's okay, my darling. Look, you go to bed. We're going to do something different. I'm going to have a little drink. We all can't drink too much because it's still the middle of the week. But we're going to have a little drink. I've got to get up. Business meeting in the morning. People, I got to go and see somebody. But hang on a minute. We're not going to shout. Hang on. Ned, I'm going to address the chat. I haven't been looking at the chat. But we're going to address it. Hang on, sir. I'm going to go and get a drink. Hang on, people. I got something for you. Yeah. We're going to crack. We're going to crack out the Jack Daniels and Coke. Hang on. Let's do this proper. Let's have a laugh for the last part. We don't do fucking like 4 to 6 hour lives. We don't stay late until ungodly hours. Yeah. We don't stay late until ungodly hours. But this is what we're going to do. See this? That's what we're going to do. We're going to crack this open and we're going to have a nice little drink with you. Hang on. Right there, people. This is what we're going to do for you, the community, yeah? See this? This is for you people. Have a little drink with you. We're going to have a little laugh and joke, okay? We're going to let some people on the panel. Fucking hell, that's a big one. Jesus Christ, this bottle is fucking huge. Hang on, people. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my fucking God. Jace, man, look what these people are making me doing, bro. Look what they're making me do this evening. This is what I'm going to do for you people tonight. We got the cherry Coke. No, PP, you are the man, sir. I'm just listen. I'm not even the authoritative mouthpiece. Do you know what I am? I'm just a working man. I'm a Serb. I'm a Roma gypsy. I'm a review channel. I am. So let's have this drink with you, and then we go like a notch. Dobre. Dobre. There we go, people. We're going to have a drink with you tonight, okay? We're going to try something different. Here we go. No, JC, JC, I swear to you, bro. I don't even drink, I don't even smoke weed, right? From a Monday to a Friday. I don't even smoke weed to go to bed, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm not even joking, bro. I'm getting a bit too old now, man. I got kids and fucking wife and a fucking job and responsibilities, bro. Just, as soon as I cram my 50 hours in, bro, that's it. I cut off. Yeah, I have the weekend to myself, bro. Yeah, and I have 2-3 drinks. Yeah, and I like to crack open this. Bear with me. I like a little, not too much weed. Yeah, right. But I like nice weed. I like to crack open one of my Cali packs. Flavors, these ones. We like to crack open our Cali pack and just have a little laugh and that. Do you know what I mean? Oh, pebble dashing, man. In my IP, looking at all my information, man. The man who's been here longer than me and shit, man. The man who knows shit, bro. Do you know what I mean? Pebble dashing, why'd you get blocked from everywhere, bro? Level-headed lady, I'm not keeping you up all night, man. I know you're on shift and you're on shift patterns, and you. Kaz, was thinking you're Aggie tonight. That's why he kept asking you good. Oh, where's my man, Kaz, man? I need to stop going too far. Kaz, I'm way behind the chat. I haven't been looking at the chat that much. Let's interact with you all. If there's anything anyone would like to ask me in the chat, right, get it in now. I'm looking at the chat, right? I'm going to give my fighter's attention while I have this view. Yeah? While we drink this drink with you. Got some massive chin in it, look. Four foot two. No, but generally I'm 3, yeah, and I'm 7.5 stone. It's true. Pavelina Manson, referring to the comment on the screen. Look, I could destroy him. I could get in contact because I'm pretty tech savvy. I could get in contact with loads of stolen fella. So I know who he is. Look, he's a Cardiff boy. He's a little bit older than me. Yeah, he's a Cardiff boy. I've asked around about him. Look, he's got mental health and that, right? Like, and he's not well. He's physically not well and mentally not well. So I'm going to leave him out. I'm not here to ruin people's mental health. I could afford to put. It's not put. Pavelina, referring to your comment on the screen, that's very rude and calling him Paul Allens. That's I'm not having that. It's Field Marshal Montgomery Paul Allens. Field Marshal Montgomery Allens. Yeah? And who do you think you are, Miss Manson, coming to Field Marshal Montgomery's table like that? Yeah? The officer's message down there, my darling. You know? This Field Marshal Montgomery Allens, right? That's only reserved, right? For fucking like the higher brass and that. Sorry, I'll put the link out now. Someone wants a link. Callie's just said link. I don't know who the fuck wants a link, right? But I got to do it. Right, okay. There you go. Yeah, but generally now, look, I can't roast him like I want to roast him because he's got mental health and he's physically not well. He's got gangrene in his leg and he's back and forth to hospital. So we're going to leave him out tonight, okay, people? John, instead of slagging him, the situation that's grown around him, those who enable his horrible talk lies with him. Yeah, old school Pete, look. So I want my sausage. I want my sausage dog fixed. Go on, man. Picking up the Terminator flip-flops, man. I fucking don't know who the fuck these people are, right? But they're funny as fuck. John, link for Cali before you get lammed. I know. Did I just put it out? Yeah, I just put it out. Fucking hell. PPs like happy days. John's on a nice chilled out when he's having a nice chill drink. He's not shouting. He's not in character. I'm gonna jump on. Mental health. I love that saying, mental health. Fake PP. I don't care if it's a fake PP, a real PP. No fucker ever gets blocked in earbuds. Do you know what I mean? PP's got fake Adidas earbuds. Fucking hell, man. Do you know what? You most probably can listen. And Pebble Dash, I'm not even joking, right? I know you can fucking listen into people's devices, but you're most probably listening into what he's fucking listening to right now. You're clever, lad. Trust me. You see things and I'm on. You're not fucking stupid. People, look, I can't do it, right? But what do you think on what I just said about Paul Addington, why I'm laying back off him? Yeah, because look, today's a bit of a brutally truthful one out there. It's what the people want, John. It's all the talk. You had the first conversation, old school Pete, referring to the comment on the screen. It's what the people want, John. It's all. Yeah, I know. And look, it's what the people look. It only took, and I'm not joking, right? It took me 7 months to an expo offline. An expo, I hate to put it bluntly like that, right? But look, you're done. You're roasting things done. I want you to do positive content, like I said. And like when you jumped on my panel the very last time, I said, look, anything you do on narrative, right, I said, I'm going to pull it apart. Yeah. And I said in front of the John Smithians, that live stream is still up on my live stream. And I put a comment in Christmas time and in late January. And I said, stick to the positive content. Keep working. I'm proud of you. Keep working, right? All our narrative, right? And all the talking behind the scene, bro, it's not you, mate. It's not you. What are you doing now in the world? And I'm talking directly to you. Because what I gotta say, I don't speak to anybody behind the scenes. I do it all online. Look, I know you're working. I know you're getting up. But basically, you're waking up earlier than you usually are. You've got a routine now, yeah, and it's good for you. And you're offline. So you know how toxic it is online, don't you? And look, it's Paul Anning sings a storyline, the Julian sings a storyline. Look, if I wanted to, I could do it, right? But look, don't take this wrong, what I'm going to say. My motto, look, I think you're getting better, right? But at the time, and your online persona and your online character is Exposure TV. We're not going to say your name. We're going to say Exposure TV. Look, it's all narrative and lies. Do you know what I mean? And we can tell through the people who are associated with and what Emma done, your sister, we're not going to say her real name, what Emma done. Do you know what I mean? And got caught out for sharing child images and to get back at someone because you were roasted and you took it to heart and you got triggered. And do you know what I mean? And your loyalty to Andon because he's with your sister. Right? I get all that. Yeah. And Dodgy Dave and Humble, you'd never like roast them. Like, and it's not personal, like when I roast them. Do you know what I mean? Right? I think Humble's a divvy. Humble, I know you're listening, right? I think you're fucking, honest to God, yeah, I think you're funny because you lie so much and the shit that comes out your mouth, right, is proper funny, and you know you're high pitched voice, and you know when you get triggered and that. Do you remember the Expo? I know you watch it now, right? Do you remember the time Humble was having a go at Jackie, and he went up to the camera and his Humble dry his eyes was like this. Put your fucking camera on, Jackie. Put your fucking camera on. Do you know what I mean? Having a mental breakdown and that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is funny, right? But you'll never admit it. And if you were a genuine roasting channel, right, you would have roasted the ass off Humble, right, and got 10,000 views, right, for an hour and a half live stream. If you let, right, and we won't do no personal, right, it'll just be me and you laughing, right, roasting him, right, like the old days, like me, you, JC, Genghis, Vlad, Peggy. Do you know what I mean, right, when it was just us, bro. It was like a Monk and that, when it was Monk, right, JC, me, you, right, fucking, Uncle K, yeah, and then like you had your fucking second in command, your mods, which were me, JC, Genghis, Vlad, and Peggy. Right, we were tight, bro. We roasted anyone and everyone. Yeah, but look, you're controlled, bro. Anything right, but I'm glad you're away from me. Humble is a first chicken, and he knows I have never liked him and never. Karina, do you know that comment? Right, look, that's why I love you, darling. You can say it as it is, right, and not hurt someone's feelings. Humble, that's constructive criticism, bro. Right? You know what I'm like? People like Karina says something, yeah, it's never malicious, right? Karina's one of the most down to earth people on here. Humble, man. Listen to what she says in the chat, right? When she look, if Karina's got something super bad to say about someone, she could fucking do people for one comment if she wants. Do you know what I mean? But it's in her nature to give constructive criticism. Like me, it's in my nature, right, not to proper roast tunes and make him my victim, right, for the next 2 or 3 months. Yeah. So I'm not on about, right, you know, when someone goes like that, boom, it's the off button, kills alive. Yeah, and goes to sleep, and they're dreaming about it, and they're thinking of it, and they're waking up, and they're thinking about it, and they're super quiet, and they're walking around the streets, and they're thinking about, I'm not that guy to do that. I could if I wanted to, like I said, but I'm not that guy, bro. Right? For people who get a buzz out of that shit, yeah, you got to be an absolute fraggle. Do you know what I mean? You got to be an absolute fraggle in that, or like, Humble, look where he's going, but you're in hiding. Like, no one knows where you are, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because if, like, let's be brutally honest, right? Like, if 15% of the people you got, and, bruv, you got Humble, you got big ginger nuts, right? With big orange pubes, right? Right? Thicker than bruv, listen, your nuts, right? Must be bigger than a fucking, like a Boeing 747, right? And your pubes, right? Must be like big orange ginger drain pipes, bro. Because the people you go after, Humble, bruv, big mistake, bruv. Even John Smith wouldn't go after them people, bro. Do you know what I mean? Well, you need to sort your fucking, bro. You need to sort that ginger cranium of yours out, bro. It isn't like Julian, right? And as I said, I don't want Julian to get hurt. Remember, I don't want you, believe it or not, right? As much as it would make me laugh seeing you having a slap, right? Just a slap, not a. You know, if someone caught up you in Tesco and they were like, "Is that the guy online? That ginger little fucker with that weird Scottish accent?" That's him. But wait there, but hang on, wait there. I'm gonna take a picture and send it. And they just come back with, and they're reading the message. It goes bloop bloop. You know, and you get a message, and it goes bloop bloop, and they go, "That's him." And that's all. And they go, "That's him." And they pull their phone out, and they're shaking, right? Because they're so excited, right? And when Humble gets down to the fucking cooked meat aisle, yeah, or he gets down to the confectionery aisle, or he's standing at the fucking delicatessen, or the fucking butchers in let's just say some random in Tesco's, yeah, and he got the camera on it, and they're sneaking round the tin aisle. They get into the cake section. They're close. They're close, and we're standing by the way, while waiting for his bread rolls. Yeah, and they're there like this, right? They sneak up, and they're holding the camera, right? And they're there now, right? And they're like, right, I'm gonna line him up sideways, yeah. And they make that fucking boxer's fist, right? You're like, right, I haven't got no gloves, I got no wraps, right? So score my fist. If you're a fucking fighter, you're gonna know what I mean, right? I'm trying to make it funny, right? So only people like you know, right? And you're squeezing your fist down because you've got no wraps and that, and your hands are white and pink where you're squeezing them, yeah. And you're tiptoeing, you're on your tips. Oh, but you got your lead leg behind you, and you're coming up, and you're coming up, and you're just like the side of the crane, boy, you're holding your phone in your fucking right hand as you punch him with the left. And as he drops on the, and he's not even moaning, going, like that, 'cause his jaw's broken and his orbital bone rise like a bag of marbles. And you look down and you put a camera in your face and go, dickhead, bruv. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I genuinely don't want that right to happen to you, bruv. Because it's not nice, like, You know, when you had your orbital bones smashed in, or your nose, like, plastered to the side of your cheekbone. Right? It's not nice, humble. It's not nice, bro. If you've had a serious kick in, yeah, or you've had something like lodged in your fucking head, right, and go to a fucking, like a neurologist, yeah, and you've got to have checkups every 3 months or something like that, right? But I'm not sure. Look, I'm not the real Dad G. I'm not going to go bang, 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 bit his nose. Do you know what I mean? Right? I'm not the real Johnny G, right? I'm going to be honest. Look, right? I've had not one or two, right? I've had some serious hidings, bruv. Look, humble, I can tell, right? You've never had your fucking head, right? Like, you've never had Plimsoll, right? At about fucking 40 miles an hour, right? Kicking you all over the head, right? You're knocked out on the floor. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I can tell why you've never had a proper serious beating and been knocked out because you be talking like you're talking online. Right, let's not beat round the bush, brother. John, constructive criticism, take it on board, bruv. Take it on board. Humble man. Take that shit on board, bruv. Yeah, listen to it, bruv. Get the fuck out my fucking face. Next one. Could someone put a name in the chat, please? Like a YouTube name in Mr. England, sorry, I see UK done. Oh my god, brother. This is one of the most funniest guys on YouTube been here. Yes, bruv. Yeah, man. His Scotty missus just timed me out for practice. Bruv, only the old school people, referring to the comment on my screen, man. Only the old school people know who this gentleman is right now, man. Yeah, people like Mr. England, Pebble Dashing, Karina, Calvin, Casanova, PP. We know this, that, JC. We know these people are, bro. We know the UK Don and that. He takes no prisoners, bro. Takes no prisoners, bruv. It's fucking facts, mate. He was PP's YouTube boss for a good couple of months, bruv. Good couple of months. Let's get this link out, man. Fuck that, I'm getting fed up of talking, bruv. Let's get this link out, man. I've had a bit of a drink now, so I'm ready for the carnage. We done the serious talk in the beginning, then we done the beginning of the middle, which was sipping in and out of character, flirting in and out of character. We've had a bit of a drink towards the end of the middle, and we're coming to the end. Or we're on the, as they say, we're on the last stretch. PP still works for food. Yeah, it's not that many people who are going to understand that, but I know what you mean. UK Don, one thing I know. Yeah, facts. I like that. Facts, bro. PP, man, jump on, bro. Fucking, I want to ask how you and the family are, man. John, tell Danny G if he wants to make a YouTube name for himself to fight me. Bruv, I know that. Bruv, listen, when me and Uncle K roasted him, yeah, it was nothing personal. Yeah, we just done it to trigger him, right, to get a reaction because we know what he's going to be like. Look, JC, Casanova, Exposure TV, and Uncle K, yeah? Right, because I've been with Uncle K from the very, 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 very beginning, right? Exactly like Expo. Look, we knew he was a bit of Davy then, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? You know, we had our little, because our motto was, right, we always say it behind the scenes, right? Our little motto was, right, we just roast them once or twice, maximum a week, maybe 2 weeks, right? We move on to the next person and that, you know, because it doesn't come, it's not as funny. And the people, we even used to consider the people we were roasting because it becomes personal for them. Someone jump on, man. Fucking hell, man. I'm fed up of talking, bro. Do you know what? Wasn't that really good the way Patrick and fucking Billy sorted this shit out, man? Like real men, I was. Like Billy said, like, look, man, I'm leaving it, bro. You know, it's done and that. But if I see you in Tesco's and I'm in a bad mood, you know, or whatever, why? And you know, and if I'm in a good mood, I'm in a good mood, man. But in other words, saying, look, right, whatever happens, what you got to be men about, isn't it? So respect to Billy and respect to fucking to Patrick, man. Fucking hell. Tank Incorporative. Don't you dare get Tank Incorporative mixed up with Tank. Wait there, PP, I gotta check your IP a sec. Hang on. Give me 20 seconds. Yes, PP. I'll let you on now.
Me, Johnny boy. That is
Yeah,
me.
you know that's you. PP, how have you been, man?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Going on in the studio. You know what I mean? Living the life, bro.
How's everything with you? Oh, fucking hell, it's cold where you are, bro.
What do you mean, Kate? Fuck, oh, John, I've lost all my leaders, mate. They fell in my fish pond. I know one thing. They're called sinking. They said they sink. Right, they do. And I lost about
Wow,
30 quid.
you love Zen fish, man. You're living the life where you are, PP.
Like my pond freezing. I've talked to them in my pond. I can't even get them out. I'm going to get my waders up. Get in there with my
What
dark
have you got
waders.
in here? Any koi? Any koi carp?
No, I had a load of fish, but when I moved in this house, I think it was 2019, I had to go to France. I went to France and put me in a big like jacuzzi. Went to France and we had an heat wave over here, and I lost loads of them, John. And when you move fish, well, I've moved house about
Yeah, I know what you mean.
6 times. They get stressed out. So the fish I got in there now, I caught them when they were like about
Yeah,
an inch
you're not
long,
stupid. You're
and,
on that, PP.
and they're massive now. They're beautiful mirror car. Got some mirrors and colours. They're beautiful. And the cut blue
Oh,
wall.
fucking buzzing, man. How's the dog anyway?
Yeah, my dog's a pucker, mate. My dog's a pucker. I've got a Jack Russell, haven't I? I've got my Jack Russell. He's about
Yeah.
11 now. He's my wife's dog. I've got Jack Russell's daughter, Lulu. She is my son's dog. And the 2 mad bulldogs, Winnie.
Do you know what?
And
I got
Coco.
I've got Callie's. She very rarely sits for me. I got Callie's massive Doberman by me right now, bro. Oh, the sausage dogs as well. There's a little blondie, the little rare, very, very rare one. You know, Callie's profile picture is that blonde sausage dog, the long hair. Oh, they've been. Wait there, let me ask her. The 2 seconds. Anne, how many times has the customer been over to see it? Twice now, isn't it? Is it? Wait there, let me show you. 2 seconds, PP. Hang on.
Yeah, UK dog.
Blonde
Big
one.
up
Look how rare
Expo.
this little
Big up
bugger is.
Expo always. You know
Oh,
that.
wait
Full
there.
on Team Expo.
Hang on, let me set your camera, man. 2 seconds. Wait there, boys in the background. Hang on, I'll let you on now, man. Wait there. 2 seconds. Let me flip this camera, PP. 2 seconds. I gotta go in the man cave a minute. Look, I know you love your dogs, and let me show you this little bugger. Here we go. 2 secs. Wait there, look, there's all the sausages there. There's my
Oh,
little stud. There's the little baby. Look at this little baby. Look at that, Pikey.
oh, bless her. They're pucker,
She's
aren't they?
beautiful. Oh, God, wait there. I got her. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the little baby there. She's a little wriggler. Okay, I'll let you down. She's a proper
Oh, I'll
wriggler.
tell you what, she's some colour, isn't she, John?
Oh, she's beautiful. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
She is, see that one? He is, where's the mother? Wait,
He's
there
pucker,
she
mate.
is. Betty. She's, oh, there she is. Wait there. Hang on, Peeping. I'll show you now.
That's brother and sister.
That did. Don't forget, we created the bloodline, didn't we? There's the matriarch of the bloodline. That's the mother there.
Oh, wow.
And look at how high end up. Oh, there's a Siamese cat. I forgot to show you that. Coco.
They're pucker,
Yeah,
aren't they?
but that look, I'll show you her. Look how rare that one is. Look at the colours on her. That's a long hair chocolate, white apple, that one. Sadie sausage, man. She's one of my favourites.
Oh.
Yeah, but how have you been anyway, PP, man? And another thing I want to ask you, right? Sorry to change the subject, right? We got to. I want to stick to the storyline, if that's okay.
Yeah,
with you.
let's go on the
What do you
storyline.
think about the Patrick and Billy situation and how Patrick and Billy handled that tonight with no shouting and where they can have their say uninterrupted? Over to you.
Do you know something, John? I didn't bloody hear it. I think my wife called me and I went out and I missed it. So they sorted it out there. It's good they sorted it out without no violence. I always thought that would probably be the case, but big up YouTube for that, and I do. I never promote violence on YouTube. Right, never. It's no good for man or beast. But yeah, big up Patrick and Billy. Top boys. Big up the top boys. What's happening, John? Bloody hell, he's gone, isn't he? I don't even get this knife back. Yes, mate. That's me synopsis, John.
Yes, sir.
Hey, comment, mate. Yes, sir.
We want to see Julian get his head smashed in.
Who did?
We want to see Shuffle and get it as well.
Has it been wait? Who's weighed him in?
But waved in, not didn't
It ain't going to be long, is it, before someone gets weighed? Inevitability. But, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It's YouTube. I don't like seeing violence.
PP, hang on. I want to introduce to the panel.
Go on.
Shut up, PP. I'm doing my intro. I want to introduce Robot Scouts to the panel. I'm going to put you on big screen, PP. Hang on. It's not personal. I'm not going to throw you off. I'm going to put you on mute. I'm going to put you on big screen. I want to introduce tonight Robot Scouts. This gentleman is going to be big in the community. He's not stupid. He says what he sees. Robot Scouts, the floor's yours, son.
We want to see all the trolls get their heads smashed in for lying and saying they're going to send kids pictures while I'm sitting here in my house coat with me mask on. We've got nice fingers around here as well. Anyone who wanted to see the hands, we ain't got dirty nails, we ain't got dirty fingers, we're all clean much. We've got our setup ready, and we might one day release the freeze, but we don't know. Should we keep the freeze hidden? How long should we keep it hidden for?
Yeah, look, we got to keep people guessing, haven't we? And personally, I would say, right, keep it all hidden, keep the people guessing, right? Because do you know what? People like controversy, right? Let's not beat around the bush. But at the end of the day, people like me, people like you, right? We can't be bullied, yeah, and we can't be intimidated online. We say what we see, whether it be controversial or not, right? And do you know what my motto is? If I see something and I think it's non-truth or anything, I can't, deep down inside, yeah, do you know what my mother said to me, right? God rest my mother, right? My mother turned around to me and said, if you see truth and you think you're going to be vindicated for saying it, say it, right? And let it out, right? And all I'm seeing online, like you said, I'm seeing enablers, trolls, people taking money off people, yeah, for talking absolute guff online. People with terrible histories, yeah, and let's not beat round the bush, robot scouts, yeah. We've all got histories, yeah. We've all had to struggle. We've all had to do things we don't want to do. But I'm
That's
sorry,
right.
I
right?
love my history. I love my history, mate. My history's pucker.
PP, shut up, man. I got 15 seconds left to get to 90 seconds before I let Robot Scouts talk. Hang on, lads. Sorry about that.
Where they shuffling, mama.
Shuffling, look, I don't want my channel to be about that, right? But look, that's what the people want to talk about. I don't want to talk about it, but we're going to talk about it. Robot Scouts, we're going to talk about it, and I got to say what I see. I see a gentleman called Shuffling. I'll let you have your say now. If it's okay, I just need 30 seconds. I see a gentleman called Shuffling who is jumping online, who feels empowered when he talks lies, and I mean despicable lies. And he picks on people with mental health. He picks on weak people. Um, and the thing that affects me, I wouldn't say it affects me. It offends me. The thing that offends me most, Robot Scouts, is he's getting a kick out of it, and he's getting a kick out of people's miseries. And that guy is the epitome of a troll, an absolute epitome of a troll. And just can happen. And Robot Scouts, I gotta say, you might not like it. I'm gonna go over the 30 seconds just for a couple of seconds. Robot Scouts is inevitable. I don't want to say it on here, right? It's inevitable what's going to happen. Fuck it, I'm going to say it, right? That guy's going to get hurt. And do you know what I think has happened? I think something has happened, right? Someone, yeah, because look, someone who's not, you don't even have to be about that life, but someone who's a little bit criminally aware ain't going to jump online and go, I'm going to shuffling, right? I think shuffling something has happened already to him, yeah, because he slipped up. Do you know what he said a couple of weeks ago? Yeah, that he sits there, right? He doesn't even put his lights on. Do you know what I mean? And somebody said who's on a WhatsApp group with you, sorry, on a WhatsApp group with him, right, and all his crew. Yeah, do you know what they said? Yeah, the shuffling sitting there with his fucking lights off and that. So do you know what I think deep down inside? I think something's happened, and I think somebody is going to take it to the next level and put that fucking idiot on camera and hurt him. What do you think about what I said? Over to you, Scouts.
Yeah, someone's going to get them. We've gone too far, then. And just go too far and then expect to say sorry when you've already pushed it over the limit. There's a difference between banter and taking the piss and being a dirty little bastard. Like, they're all dirty, and you don't even know how dirty they are. Can you hear me though, yeah? Can you hear me good?
Yeah. Yes, mate. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear you,
we
bro.
can hear you loud and clear, Scouts. Say what you're feeling,
Yeah.
bro.
Just making sure behind the mask because I don't want to start shouting it.
No,
First
man.
time with the setup like this, so much alright doing
Scouts,
it.
it's not a shouting one. Do you know what it is, right? Just, it's like it's not personal. It's just a couple of guys having their say.
Nah, I mean I
That's it.
can't be out shouting because of me, mate. Down to me, like, not even
Yeah,
shouting
same
at them,
here.
just to get it fit.
Exactly. I got the wife and I got the kids in bed with me. I put that disclaimer up before I started. There's no intro. You know, the kids. Look, the only time I'm in character from the middle and the end, music on, drink on. I'm going to drink with the community. Is when the kids are not in the house. Yeah, the wife is out, or it's just me and the wife. Kids are out doing their thing. You know, I've done my 50 hours. Have a little laugh on mine. But what you got to understand, even what we're saying right now, and even what I'm saying right now about shuffling, what a dickhead he is, it's not personal. Yeah, we're just saying what we see online. It's like if I seen an episode of EastEnders, yeah, and the storyline is exactly what's happening online now, yeah, we're all going to talk about it. But these people take it personal when someone has an opinion. Do you know what I mean? And it's how you deal with an opinion. I let opinions blow over my head because an opinion.
Definitely, John. Definitely.
Exactly, PP. Because PP, what you've got to understand is an opinion is exactly what it is. It's just what somebody thinks. You
Yeah,
know.
big opinions. I love opinions, John. I love opinions, mate.
Yeah, but
I like
PP, let's not
opinions
beat around the
myself.
bush. Why you like an opinion? Why you love the fucking drama? I love you to bits, right, PP?
No,
Why?
John, I don't like hate, John. I don't like hate. I do not like hate.
Yeah, but
Right.
PP, sometimes let's not beat around the bush. Sometimes PP, you're falling in with the wrong crowd. Like if I don't know someone like let's just say wait there, stay there. Let me pick some random person in the chat. Right, okay. Let's just say we found out that Casanova robbed an old lady. Yeah, right. And we found something in the not social media, something which is fact checked on a news channel, yeah, or we checked court records and found out that he served time for robbing a random old lady, yeah, or stealing money off an old lady and it contributed to her death. Let's just say that hypothetically, yeah, or or yeah. I don't give a fuck about like ESOL benefits or whatever, right? But sitting there and coaching your own children, yeah, to pretend that they're disabled to gain money. Do you know what I mean? Or like accusing the mother of your children while you're pushing, and I'm out of character, PP, yeah? Say we found out, and I'm just picking random people in the chat. Say we found out Casanova accused the mother of his child, yeah, of pushing something inside his body and causing him physical harm and mental distress and all shit like that. And we found out that he lied about it and served time for lying, yeah, and putting the mother of his children through proper, like being arrested, being classed as a wrong'un. Wouldn't you turn around and call that person a fucking wrong'un?
I would
PP,
say
you've
that
seen
person's
one.
an
What would you say?
absolute. I would say that person's a cunt, John. Definitely. Right,
Exactly.
without a doubt. Right,
So what?
without a
So
doubt.
you just hit the nail on the head, right? It was just a simple, like it's a simple answer, like. But what gets me, PP, and perplexes me, I'm one of the rare few people in the community, right, that will actually say what's deep down in everyone's mind, right? But why are we all scared of these people, and why are we not putting this point across? I want a
Yeah,
community
but
to
John,
be.
you're asking me something here, right? I'm not scared of no one. I'm in no one's pocket. Let me tell you that now.
I didn't
I don't think
say,
there's anyone in
PP.
here
I know
who
you're
could
not
put
in no
me in their
one's
pocket.
pocket,
But
PP.
what I mean is, John, I don't know every person on here who I'm talking about. So Dave's out there on what he done and all that. I think he's a cunt. And that's all I've got to say about the matter. What happened there was wrong. It ain't my conscience. My conscience is my guide, and that's not my conscience. So be it. Where let that be Dave's conscience, right? But a lot of people on it, I don't even know who I'm talking to. So how can I go around being judge and jury? Well, I don't even know half of the people I'm talking to.
That's very good, but
Yeah, but with Dave, who you're talking to, everyone knows that they're talking to Dave, the people who's been talking to him. Dave's a rat.
Yeah, but what about the
Dave's
people
a
you don't
dirty
know?
rat.
How do we know? How do I know you ain't? Here's one. How do I know
You
you
don't,
ain't?
PP, that's the thing, you don't, mate. I could be a rat. That's the thing,
There you
I don't
go.
like
There you
rats.
go.
Do you know what I
There
mean?
you go.
Everybody's a
That's
rat to somebody. Everybody does something that somebody doesn't like, but there's a difference, do you know what I mean? That's just it, mush. I just don't like people who won't accept where the morals have gone wrong. That's it.
Yeah, but what morals?
And
Describe that to me. Give me define
he's
that to me.
he's done 3 different things. He's been arrested for them, and he's 40 odd years of age, and he won't even admit to it. He's in denial. If you're that old and you're in denial, and that's the problem. And he thought I was someone else, and by any appearance, you can tell I'm not them. Going in here. He'll know now when he's watching this. He'll know now when they're watching this that I was more than he thought I was. I'm not the 45 for each person. I'm a
You look
brand
like
new
somebody who
YouTuber
played the
sitting here
piano.
who no one's ever
You've got
seen.
nice soft hands. You look like a pianist or something.
I've got look at them. Look at them, people.
Can you play the old piano, can you?
Just look at them. I'm not going to show you my fingerprints because there's rats on here.
Germans, bruv. What are they fucking Germans?
Fucking lovely, them. Look at the calcium that runs through them. Going in here. Lovely hands. Slapped a lot of people up as well. Tied people to chairs. Right?
I bet you've got
Just
an
them, look.
IQ, ain't you? Ectomorph. Vasectomy, ectomorph.
Very nice.
Big, long, yeah. Like the grasshopper.
Yeah. I'm the guy who doesn't put on weight. I'm the guy who stays the same shape if people get jealous of and doesn't want to do weights. I never do weights in my life. I keep my hands nice and clean. Look,
Hang about weight there.
I don't need to punch walls to get scars on me knuckles to say I'm an hard man. Look, mate, they're fresher than anything.
Oh,
Know what I mean?
yeah. Oh, they are.
Fresh, look.
Oh, John. Where's John gone?
I'm here. Fire away, people. I'm listening.
What do you reckon? He's got some lovely Germans on him, hasn't he?
Lovely, them, not happy. Know what I mean? And they use it all like me hands. I said it, if you see me hands, they'll all be complimenting me nails and them.
I will like to carry bricks and all that when I was
Just
young.
ask anyone who you think I am. Just say, show me your hand. They'll identify me. Show me your hand. They're lovely hands then. Not all that fucking, all that indoors and like chains, battered in my kitchen and not to put a little scar on my knuckles. None of that. Fresh hand here, we cherish our life. We don't run at bullets and we don't run at knives. Do you know what I mean? We don't get scars on our body. I've got scars all over my head. I've got scars on my body. But not where I've run at bullets.
Come on, showers. You can't just say that about
Not showing you no scars, man. One of yous will be a busy when I'll have to mark down. One of yous will be a busy. Yeah, I should have shown you one. If you can even see it on that part of me arm. You see that?
I'm stoned, I've had a joint. I'm stoned.
You know what I mean? I'll point it out to you right there. Look.
I've got your fingerprint now. Yes, bruv, I've got your print.
You can have them. You can have them. You can have the scar as well. Any scopes or ones that identify me and things. Just ask where you see me on the street. Show me your own love. Okay.
Oh, look at John's old Germans there, mate. Yeah, proper old knuckles there, mate.
We've got lovely hands around here and we cherish our life. We're always clean. That's the one, man. That's the one, Joe.
Them hands ain't seen a day's work in their life. Come on.
Them hands have seen more work than you couldn't finally put together.
Stop pressing for information, man. I know your mum to
I
stop
swear,
random.
them hands people have seen more work than you could ever imagine.
Get the fuck out of here.
People, I swear, to see them. They've seen more work than you, mate. And look how pedicured they are and lovely. Go with me. And I'll go and see you, they've seen more work than your whole life. You come out thinking that you was an armed robber and got nicked for it. You're the fakest armed robber ever. We don't put fake armed robbers around here, Mosh. None of that. None of that.
Robot Scouts, you got to imagine, right, PP in an old cheap transit. Wait there, PP. Right, look.
And I'm friends with a rusty job.
Right, because he makes me laugh so much. Right, you got to imagine PP in a leather jacket, in a transit van, in an old cheap transit van, right, with a double gauge, right, with a side by not another down, right, with a side by side.
Sad, mate.
You know, one of them ones. You know, we got to pull the handle so it drops. Proper farmer, like Farmer Giles
style. Hold it together because because the barrel's like that rusty, it's just jiggling apart. So you've got to keep it in place.
The wooden bet is proper rotten and that, and you got to keep fucking making a new bet every fucking like couple of years and that. PP, man, you're old school.
PP and all that stuff.
PP might be YouTube's biggest shit stirrer, right? But look, he's
John, I like laughing. That's all I want to bring to everyone. Laugh and joking. That is all I want to try and bring to everyone. Laugh. Don't get me wrong, I like some serious conversations. I really do, mate. I've had some with you before, Scars. And they've been good.
Yeah, you make me laugh. That's why I showed you them, see if you'd have an opinion on them. You've been waiting to see. People asked me last time, show me your hands.
Yeah, I think they're very strong hands. That's my honest opinion, guys.
No, they're not strong ones. They're just lovely. Look,
Listen,
You
Robot
got some
Scout,
old
they
pictures,
really
though,
haven't
I'll give you
showed
that,
this
mate.
prince to me.
look at them. You can have them and we'll ask about them.
Well,
Because you really want them.
listen, this is what you call pure Roma Serba fist. You ready?
Yeah.
Wait there,
You know what I mean? They're just fresh. They're just fresh. We don't come out round here and act like we're all fighters and look.
Because I have got big hands. Look how big these are with there.
You have got big hands there.
Pick up John's old fucking bomb.
Let me pick something up right there. Let me pick something
John's
up.
got better hands than I thought. Well, John's got better hands than you, PP. You've got rustic
I'm
hands
not
on.
going to lie. I got skinny hands. Robot Scout's not going to beat one bush. Right? I'm
Well, I've got big
small.
old Germans, mate. Fucking
I got to
massive
hold the
crap.
camera right down, right? So the camera's looking up. So I look a lot bigger and taller than that. But if I held the I'm not going to do it, right? Because someone's going to get there, right? But if I held the camera, right, like proper straight in my face, I Scouts on proper small, like I'm not going to beat Roller Bush, right? I'm nearly 11 stone.
Bloody hell, John. You fat
I'm
bastard.
4'6" though.
Yeah.
4'6", fucking hell, man. Fair play. I'm
4'6" though. I'm only 6 though.
I know. We get let's get a link out, man.
Oh,
I
you
like.
mess
Do you know
it
what? I
up.
love the banter, but
Where's,
it's proper
um,
like
I'm
men
6
in
foot
it.
There's an
6, mate.
MBS
6
there.
foot
MBS
6,
should be in the
19
back there.
stone, 38 years old. I've got 19-inch guns, bruv. They're like the guns of Navarone, bruv, these are.
Oh, people,
My
you know,
hands
when you're
have never
skinny
done
and
a
you
weight and they've
can have
hold
on your
more weight
muscles
there
do
for
look
YouTube.
big enough.
Look at them. They don't do weights, they just hold weight. That's the thing.
Yeah,
We don't need to do
stamina
weights, we
and
just
boy.
hold weight. You want to see the weight
Stamina,
what's
it's
on
not
my
about
boss?
the weights and the
I can
weights,
hold
bro.
And
bear
It's like
about the
weights.
that.
weights,
I
right? You
can
get
hold
put
bear
down by
weights,
skinny
but
kids,
Bear
remember?
weights. To sit the nail on the head, son. Bam,
Remember,
bam,
lad, the
you
little
know
fellas
what?
get the work done. Who comes for the big fellas like that, eh? Remember, he does that in Liverpool. It's the little skinny fellas like PP. You're getting it twisted, mate. It
well,
doesn't
you
matter
like
how
that
big
being
you are.
laid on the floor crying your little eyes
A
out, mate,
sound
right?
by
Your
always.
little head spread out like Spider-Man, let me tell
No.
you.
It goes by
You
the
know,
weight you've got on the
PP,
back.
you're
See
braver
the,
than I
see the weight?
thought, PP.
It
What
goes
am
by
I
the weight you've
fighting
got on
I'm
the
Daisy?
not
back,
even
Sorry,
PP.
losing it,
people.
man, to get the
Man's
diamonds
got a
out for me.
bonus and I got to walk around in a stab vest, right? And two massive
Oh,
fucking
John, come
Dobermans, bro.
on,
My
mate.
fighting
Fucking
days are
moving
gone, bro.
involved. Who's anyone to judge, Bob? Who's anyone to judge? Yeah, I don't go out stabbing people and ain't like that. It is what it is, you know what I mean?
PP, that's what society and kids are like. Do you know what? And
Yeah,
I've
I
always
know.
said
No,
this.
John, I don't agree with that. I don't agree
Yep.
Of
with
course I
that.
don't.
What that's
PP, I
about.
got a
Yeah.
24-year-old
That's to be
son.
sweating.
Oh, I know. I know you don't, John. I know you don't. I don't. That's wrong, mate. Society's gone wrong. But
Do
what
you know
I
what it is,
can do
PP?
nothing wrong. Be like fuck.
Where they're more connected
I think
to
they owe me
social media
compensation.
and mobile phone, with their PP, let my say, right? Where they're more connected, right? This generation, and I'm talking about between the ages of 12 and 21. Between the ages of 12 and 21 are more connected, yeah? So that makes them more, no matter how, hang on, PP, no matter how thick they are, no matter how stupid, no matter how much fatherless households, yeah, or a household where there's mum and dad and they're working and they're going out and doing their shit, right? No matter
Yeah,
how many
John, I agree with
households,
you. I agree
PP,
with you.
hang on!
All
No
right.
matter how many households or broken families that
Bloody
these
hell.
children come from, PP, hang on, let me have my say, right? They're more connected through social media, yeah, and mobile phones and the internet, right? So that makes them more organised. And because they're more organised, it makes them more dangerous, yeah? And any information they want, they can get a drop of a hat. And do you know what, PP? That generation of that age gap that I've just explained do not give a fuck about consequences. And they see consequences when they've got caught as a badge of honor, right? And it's not like, do you remember the generation now, which is coming into 30, 35? They called them the lost generation, didn't they? Yeah, we've got a worse generation than that. And the lost generation, yeah, are the next people to inherit the world, bro, in about
John,
25
what's
years.
lacking? What do you think's lacking in society now? Now you could have all the
Respect.
academics. No,
Hit the
not
nail on
respect.
the
You've
head,
got all the
Scouse.
academics.
Respect.
No, I mean about general living, right? No matter how academic and clever you are, no matter how thick you are, some people can navigate life because they've got common sense. And no one's got any.
Academia, I'll answer
That's what I've
academia.
got,
I'll
like,
jump in.
common sense.
Academia has been decimated by wokeness. Scouts,
Yeah,
what do
that
you think?
woke bullshit. Get the woke bullshit away. Woke has wrecked the world. All that woke fake shit. It's fucking pathetic.
Hit the nail on the
Do you know
head.
what as well? Hey, PP, I'll tell you something here, yeah? I'll put up a mummy's boy, look.
It's
I
not
am
good.
the ultimate mummy's boy that you'll ever meet in your life, with. I don't say no fakery, no gangster fake life, no nothing. I'm a scouser who loves me family, and that's all I am here on the earth for, is to protect them.
Bloody right.
I don't care about nothing else, but look, not everyone says I'll run in front of bullets and that you won't, but there's one person who I'll roll. There's a few people in my family, but the main person who I'll run in front of bullets for is my mother. And there's family members who I wouldn't,
Everyone
but there's
would.
one
As a
brother I'd
man-
run in front. Exactly. So that's what YouTube's this, that's what YouTube are losing. Respect for
as
the
a
family
man-
and respect for themselves. Go ahead,
I
love.
would do that without batting an eyelid. But I wouldn't let that dominate
Exactly.
my life. I wouldn't let that dominate
Rich.
my life. But like dying for my family, that goes without saying.
No, that doesn't dominate. That doesn't dominate your life, because you don't just die for your family, because half of my family I'll throw off a cliff. I couldn't care less about certain ones of them.
I mean, mine.
If I could throw certain ones off to save parts of my family, I would.
No, that's what I mean. My family, it goes without saying. But I don't let it dominate my life. I've still got my other life where I get on with my life and do what I've got to do, if you know what I mean, and live my
Exactly,
life.
all these fake people on YouTube need to remember he's a disrespect to your family. All these
Do you know
fakers
what?
on here, don't they ever
Do
think
you know what? A
of
lot
that
of these
fakery?
people who were in the chat, I'm so sorry to interrupt Robot Scouts and PP.
Well, I did
A
some
lot of
whatever.
these people who were in the community, a lot of the watchers, yeah, a lot of the people who watch and comment, not the panelists or people who jump on panel, a lot of them are people who have had families, yeah, who have had addictions and who are not on them drugs anymore or interacting with drug dealers. Wait there, PP, please let me have my say, right? What you got to understand is that a lot of the people who watch, yeah, and a lot of the, let's just call, I hate to call them this, a bit cringe, the fans and the people who are in the comments and who are commenting, and let's be honest, right, they're the people who make the final decision in the community. They're very easily led, yeah, and they're on medication, and they and they listen to, and they can't, and they get the line between YouTube and reality, yeah, they get them two lines muddled in and crossed together, and half the time they don't know what the truth is. And do you know what it is? Right? A lot of people need to wake up and see the truth, yeah, or they need to listen to their inner conscience, what is saying to them, you know, because their inner conscience is saying, yeah, even though these people are entertaining, we like watching them, 9 times out of 10, they're absolutely full of shit. Do you know what I mean?
That's it, pure fakery.
Yeah, man. And it's not personal. Like, when I turn around and go, Dodgy Dave, what you're wrong in, yeah, that ain't personal. I am just saying, oh, it's like opening a newspaper and going, oh my God, look at this person. Look what this cunt done. Right, oh, that person's a bit of a prick, like. Do you know what I mean? And let's be honest, Robot Scouts, right? Look, we're all guilty. We all got a past in our right? But I can't remember the last time I robbed a granny. Do you know what I mean? I can't remember the last time I sat my kids down and gone, kids, right? You know what? The table. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I've never done it.
If you're robbing a granny and you're aware, yeah, he was aware of robbing the granny. There's a difference. People rob, and it turns out that they robbed all people by an accident because they didn't know who the victim was. This man went and targeted that woman on purpose, the fat little bastard. That's the thing. He's a fat, dirty stamp. He targeted an old woman on purpose. Then he used his kids as a weapon to say they had disabilities to gain money. He's just a lowlife for society. See all this dollar and all that and all your bit and everything. That's why England is so weak. Because everyone for years has got handouts, and now when the hungry people come in who actually feel starved and have felt starvation, they run rampant. And you get every handout and they appreciate it because they appreciate every penny. Our people are just sat there lazy, chatting shit, and done nothing at all but take handouts and handouts and handouts. And now we're in a population of lazy, fat, dirty, skinny twats who just grant handouts. They don't want to do nothing for themselves. They're lazy, dirty twats, that's what it is. And that's why England is weak.
I was on this
That's
calling
why
people
England's
for this
weak.
months ago. When I, John, I was calling this, and the abuse I got, right?
That
I got this
England's
months
weak
ago,
because
and
of
I don't agree
benefits.
with people taking money. No, finessing the system is fucking wrong, right? It is wrong.
Finesse the
Right.
system in a nice way and then use your finessing to make
For
your
what I'm
life
seeing,
better. But if you're finessing
Single
it,
nail
for what I'm seeing,
on
it
the
get finessed
fucking
by
head.
what's going on, mate. Who
that's
gives
it.
a fuck
These
now,
don't
anyway?
finesse it properly.
Yeah.
These do it and then go back to the same. Dodgy Dave will be on the bit for the rest of his life, do you know what I mean? He's got no get up and go on.
Boy,
He
that
never
pip,
will have.
fuck 'em, mate. I want that pip. Right,
Get the
fucking hell,
bit
mate.
right, I'm not
trying
saying,
my
I'm just
own,
saying use it properly. Don't be a fat lazy degenerate. I think that you can come out and people won't say nothing about you when you're a dirty low life scum. Would you teach your kid his morals? Would any of us teach our kids his morals? Because I certainly wouldn't. I teach my kids to stay away from dirty rats in all forms and certain things. You might class it as a rat and I might not. Do you know what I mean? I don't care about class A drug dealers. Class A drug dealers don't bother me. They don't. I think Class A should be legal worldwide and you should make your decision as a man and as a woman. If you want to take them to destroy your life, then that's your choice on this earth. You shouldn't get them banned. You
Who is
shouldn't.
anyone
Do you know what I
to
mean?
decide how we feel and what we
I'm
put in
with you,
our
right.
bodies? How can
Nobody should.
somebody turn around and say, "Oh, you can't feel like that, right? Or you can't take this, yeah, to make yourself relax, or you can't do that." Who is anyone to tell anyone what food, what narcotic, yeah, what medication are we put in our body? People can sit there and say, "Look, right, okay, see this in the long run, yeah, it's going to physically fuck you up, or it's going to do this, yeah, or if you smoke too much cannabis, yeah, you're going to get a cough, you're going to get smoker's cough, right, and this is what's going to happen." But if it helps you and if it gets you up and if it makes you feel better, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to stop it, right? Who is anyone to tell us, right, how we feel, yeah, and
100%.
what application we use, yeah, to feel as a better person, right? Or to mentally feel better, or to get us, or to snap us out of stress, right? Who is anyone to tell us that? The government. That's what it is. Do you know what it is? We're being regulated and told what to say and how to feel. That's what I think. And
It does
Scouts, if it's okay with you, if I can interject, look, I think, like you said, I've got nothing against, not drug dealers. I've got nothing at all in any shape or form against cannabis or any drug, right? But I got to put that disclaimer out there, Scouts. If you can hang on, let me have my say. I do have a problem in how these drugs are manufactured and how it affects people. Because I know, and I've researched it, yeah, that you can get medical grade and I gotta say it in layman terms, forgive me, Scouts, so the community and all the people in track can understand it. You can get medical grade, super high grade cannabis. You can get medical grade cocaine. You can get super medical grade opioids. Yeah.
You can get
Which
cocaine.
people hang on to me, I might say, that is refined. Yeah. It's refined many, 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 many times. So wait there, shut up, PP, hang on. Right? The chemical compound is being checked. Yeah, okay. In the long run, it's gonna fuck you up in about 10 years. Yeah. But it's not gonna harm you. Yeah. Like the street drugs that we get on the street.
It's half the bash they put in. That's what it is. If it was legal, then they wouldn't be bashing it.
Whether it needs to be, sorry to interject, I'm only going to be another
45
seconds. It needs to be legalized. Right, look, I wanted to get into the cannabis industry 7-8 years ago. Yeah, I reached a level with cannabis. It was, and I don't like blowing my horn or saying this, right? Look, I was really good at it. Yeah, and I wanted to go down. I was so good at it. I wanted to go down the legal route. And I was planning it for it to be legal in 2021-22, but the pandemic hit, and I used it as an excuse. Yeah, but I do believe that regulations and everything because of COVID has been set back at least 10 years, almost 10 years plus. And do you know what? It needs to be legal. I don't know what to say,
Of
right?
course
Look,
it does.
I'm sorry to say,
It's
Scouts,
unity.
we need to take, yeah, cocaine, cannabis, yeah, and opioids out of the hands of the vicious drug dealers, and we need to put it in the hands of the people who have been in that, let's just say, the game, so people can understand the game for many years, who are trying to move out of the gang culture to do with it and to move into the professional business of it, like the business model we see in Canada with the cannabis. Yeah, but let's not beat round the bush. A lot of cartel, look,
Okay,
a lot of
lovely
cartel and
concept,
everything like that are involved in the legal trade of cannabis in Canada. But also at the same time, I'm going to hand the floor to you in 15 seconds. At the same time, we've also seen a milestone in the legal cannabis business, and real business people and people who are not into violence want to take that into the, they want to take that in, and they have taken it into the mainstream. I know it's a conflicting opinion to what you said, where you haven't got a problem with drug dealers. What
Nah,
do you
that's my
feel, or what do
opinion.
you
You've
think
just hit the
about that?
nail on the
Over
head.
to you.
That's exactly it. When I mean, right, that's the problem. You know, if it was legalised, it wouldn't be getting bashed as much. You wouldn't have all shit getting flu in it. It'd be controlled. They'd have a clean version. It's only dirty because people
Regulations.
throw shit. People put anything in it, and they don't care about the consequences. That's all it is. You've got China sending fentanyl all around the world to kill everyone. You know, that's where fentanyl comes from. China. They're sending it around on purpose to make sure that people kill off, their humans. It's genocide around the world in multiple different ways, and the drugs are open with it. And then soon after they've committed it, they legalise everything and say, oh, it's okay. It's sound. We didn't mean it. Same as ciggies now. You try and buy ciggies. They've killed everyone off with ciggies and tobacco, and now it's like, oh no, we'll clean it all up. We'll make the prices high and make people won't be able to afford them, and put the younger age who can't buy them, which the younger age is a good, means my daughter will never be able to buy tobacco. But they could have done this years ago. All these hungry bastards who'll kill the world off and make you into something that if you was allowed to if you was allowed to take all these drugs, there wouldn't be as many drug addicts. That's the thing, because loads of people would realise it's not good for you. They can get it for cheap. It's because they can't get it. They haven't got money. They can't get it for cheap, and it's all dead
Exactly,
dear.
and the
It makes them want it.
byproduct is drug addiction, and the way that the services have to deal with consequences of non-regulations of drugs which are being made very poorly, cannabis that are giving people mental health, yeah, because it's full of nutrients. You hit the nail on the head. Scouts, over to you. Keep going, bruv.
Well, I agree with you there. That's the same thing. That's my answer. Needs all regulating properly, and then the world will be a better place. If you regulate things properly and start trying to regulate the internet and have your regulations only on the internet so we can broadcast shit. But you're not allowed to speak truth, but you can speak about anything else, You can speak about fake shit, but you can't speak truth on the internet no more.
Do you know what?
And
That's right.
Because you
We should be
can't
able to
go
speak to
and look, I
don't
gotta be brutally
monetise.
honest. Look, you can't go against establishment. I want to go against establishment, but deep down inside, let's be brutally honest and say them repressed feelings, yeah, which are deep rooted in us. You can't go against the establishment as much as you want, and we can be truthful, yeah, and say what we want to say and get shut down.
there's only a minority, Trump. That's the thing.
But look, it's the real people who can understand what we're saying. Or it needs to be regulated, right? Because you know what I'm seeing in my area and Scouts. Look, I know you. I don't want to give it. I know you know. Look, all these areas where you are, where I am, yeah, where it been in villages, right, for the past 2 decades. Not just cannabis. Look, right? We got our drugs in every part of the community. And Johnny's doing, right? It's messing up, right? It's messing up the NHS, mental health care services, bro, and it's fucking up everything, mate. Yeah, I gotta go to work, and I'm up at 4, bro. I know you know me, right? You're not stupid, bro. I'm up at, you most probably know my shift pattern. I'm up at 4 in the morning, sitting on the end of my bed, right? Proper, my eyes are watering, bruv. And I'm going to work, and do you know what? Right, I like to believe I live in a nice area, yeah, and I'm seeing fucking
Yeah.
crackheads on the way to work, and I don't like calling them that, yeah, and I'm seeing people, yeah, who are taking these drugs, right, that just are full of shit, bruv. You know, if we were just like, look, we can't control what people put in their bodies. I'm not saying let's be woke, right? But we can't control what people want to feel, mentally feel, right? We can't repress people's feelings no more. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try and make the bet like nicotine, like you said, yeah. Nicotine is more detrimental, yeah, to your physical health, right? Or not on a par, right?
It is.
Exactly the same, even
Yeah.
more so than opioids, yeah, and cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get on
I
the
know
gear, man.
cocaine addicts who don't smoke who's living till their 80s and fucking it. They're on it every day. They put it on the cereals only, man. They'll live longer than
I
me,
know
some of them.
people who are functioning addicts and you would never believe it. In a million years, you'd never believe it. Right.
Drugs actually keep the world moving, no matter what. Drugs are the thing what's keeping the world moving, so they regulate them on purpose to make you depressed,
Well,
make you think that your money is
It's
everything and you've
funding
got no money.
wars. If they
they're
legalised
earning
it
out of it.
now, yeah,
They're
there'd
earning
be
out
no
of it. Of
wars
course
in
they are.
Afghanistan. Listen, there'd be no
Yeah,
fucking look. There might not be boots in the ground, no on the ground, no more in Afghanistan. Yeah, the biggest producer of fucking heroin. Yeah, opioids. Yeah, illegal fucking opioids. Let's not beat round the bush. Yeah, but if all that shit pulled out now, and it is. Look, I'll tell you something now. It was known in the late 70s, early 80s, yeah, that there was a pathogen invented. All you got to do is, right, get a fucking plane, fly in to the biggest yielding area of opioids in Cuba,
Burma,
Mexico, because
Myanmar.
Mexico are trying to take, wait there, hang on, PP, and Afghanistan, yeah? And you drop that pathogen only once. Do you know what it would do? That pathogen would only attack the cannabis plant, male, female, yeah, would decimate it and kill and fucking extinct it within 2 years. They can also do that, the CIA, yeah, Britain, Australia, Germany, Switzerland, yeah, all their forces, their military forces, basically NATO, if they wanted to, yeah, could wipe and extinct, yeah, opioids, yeah, so they could only make synthetic opioids that are vetted, yeah, tested, and I'd say let's not be wrong the bush, 70 to nearly 65% more cleaner than what these fucking poor kids are getting on the street. But you know
Yeah, but it's
what?
what's
they're getting
up
the
with
dirtiest
People
now.
will lose jobs if
It's
they
the
do
shit
it.
they put with it. Same as
That's it. It's the shit what's
It's the
getting put
crap
in
they
there.
put with it. You get it, right, it's same as everything, John. People smash the granny out of it with all sorts of crap. Do you know what I mean?
That's why different areas get smashed different. You go to different areas and there's just fucking one of them will be alright on it. When you go to another one, it's run rampant because they get fucking 5-1 and the other area gets 1-1 or the other area doesn't get 1-1 because it's just pure. Is that what I mean? If you go to an area what's getting 5-1, then it's going to be fucking rampant no matter what.
Well,
That's just the way it is.
what comes in.
They're going to be having no teeth and no head.
At Southampton, I
Yeah,
know.
but
Right,
it doesn't
now what
matter.
comes in this
You
country
could be
cannot come in
you could be
illegally.
going to the
Right.
source, PP. I'm sorry
There's
to interject.
tons. Yeah,
You
you
can
won't get the
be
source. You
going.
won't get the source. You won't get the source, mate.
Yeah, I
Never.
know you
You'll
won't
never
get the
get the
source,
source.
but let's just say metaphorically, you could be going to the manufacturer, the source, yeah, and you can even say, "I want it this way," or "I want this burned out," yeah, or you know what I mean. I want it more refined.
Well, when it's
Look,
purified, the brown
PP,
stuff
can you
is
just let
already
me
cut.
finish? Look, snorting it and the way it's made, it doesn't matter if it's an absolute best, yeah? Even if it's the
It's still
absolutely
poison.
10-10. Wait there, hang on. We need to make a different application of taking it. Snorting it, yeah? It doesn't matter how clean it is, it's proven. It fucks you up within 3 years. You snort it, right, 3 times a week. Look, you can have no nostril left. They
John,
need to
come on, I
change
love a
a
good
new
hook, bruv.
application
I
with
do.
it,
I
even if
do. I
they
love a good hook, mate.
incorporate.
If I'm
Let
going
me
out,
hang
bruv,
on,
I'll be
PP,
honest.
hang on. It needs
I
to
think
be
snipping's
a
good.
different application of taking it,
No.
whether it be an inhaler or a
Oh,
tablet,
fuck off. Come on, John.
yeah, or a slow release sticker, something like that. PP needs to be regulated. But I'm not joking. But walk down your fucking high street, yeah, right? There's no fucking ex-army men, right, or beggars and pissheads anymore. Yeah, it's 16 and 15-year-old kids with raging crack and heroin addictions, bruv, on our fucking high. So when I take my kids
It's
shopping,
what?
yeah, in a high street, yeah, where there's like big, massive fucking multi-million-pound stores, and I go to buy them Christmas presents, and I'm walking past junkies outside, and police can't even move them, yeah, because they're taking these drugs that are mentally and physically fucking them up. And the application where they're taking it is so wrong, where they can go to the doctors, like methadone is and Subutex, yeah, and buprenorphine, yeah, is administered to drug addicts where they can manage their drug addiction,
Right,
where they're
yeah,
not
I
going
know
out
it, yeah.
robbing. Hang on, PP, where they're taking our drugs to a different application, yeah, right? We need to sort this shit out, bruv.
Yeah, we do. We do, John. Definitely. It's like that. You see what you said about earlier, you can get pharmaceutical Charlie. I don't know no one. I know you can get it in all. You can. Cocaine hydrochloride, you can get pharmaceutically. Right? It's even used to be wrote in the back of prescriptions. Not
Yeah,
sure if
under
it is now.
very strict
Who's
circumstances.
ever been prescribed? I don't know no one, mate. I
Right,
know
if there
no
was a
one.
documentary on BBC Three when it first came out, there was a woman who was a reporter. She had a thing called needle fixation. And for anyone who doesn't know in the chat, I'm going to give it into layman terms. She was a drug addict at the age of 14, smoking for the first few weeks, and then she went on to needle. And she had a mental illness called needle fixation, where they tried to give her methadone, but she couldn't take it. It was making her sick, and she wasn't mentally or physically feeling the high that she needed to. So they gave her, and a very rare circumstances, yeah, it's a medical grade heroin, yeah, and they gave it to her, and instead of being administered methadone every day, and it's under very rare circumstances they give it, it was administered. And I personally, deep down inside, I don't think it was the right route to go. They gave her intravenous opioids, and she was injecting twice a day on it. Or sorry, once every 2 days. I don't agree with it. I think it was wrong. It was experimental, but I believe different applications of that drug should be medicalized. It should be in either inhaling form, like an asthma inhaler. It should be
Yes.
regulated, like methadone and buprenorphine is. That's Subutex and buprenorphine. It should be Buvidal, the new in at the moment. Cullen Mays is on it. You know Cullen Mays from
Cullen, yeah,
the
Cullen, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
big up
remember
Cullen.
back in the day
Yeah,
when me and you and
yeah,
me,
yeah,
you,
of
Uncle
course we
K,
mate.
Expo, we
What was
all
his
used to jump on a
podcast called?
panel and fight controls.
Yeah, yeah, good geezer, mate. What's his
I
podcast
knew,
called, Dave?
listen, I knew Cullen because he's from my area. He interviewed Tommy Robinson, and Tommy
Yeah.
Robinson had a full on fight, right? With some fucking, he's from America, isn't he? But he loves our culture and that. Well, he loves the football hooligan culture, innit? Yeah, he had some fight with him on his phone. But listen, Cullen, I love you and that, right? But I knew you were your worst, bro. You know what I mean? When Cullen was like a. But Cullen was skinny and had bags under his eyes at one time. He was funny as fuck, bro. He's one of
Yeah,
the
I
posh
thought
boys.
he
He's
actually
from
done it. He actually
Fairwater, isn't he?
documented his detox, didn't he, Cullen? He documented it.
Yeah, he's yeah, but he's still on the boot. He goes on, like, and I love Cullen to bits, right? And he has sorted his head out, right? And fair play to his old man. and his missus and all that, right? Listen, his old man's well known in Cardiff, right? Just a proper gentleman, not like a gangster and that. Like, you know,
Yeah.
businessman, a gentleman, isn't it? My wife and her husband, sorry, my wife and my parent-in-laws know their family as well. Like, you know, every fucking knows them. They're like decent people and that, and other stuff I can't really say, like in the workplace and I, like, you know, like family and that, where I am, like, we all know, everyone knows each other. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I'm proud of him. He sorted his head out, right? But the way he goes on, right, he's still on. And look, I got no problem if someone's on buprenorphine, which is the chemical name for Subutex. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sniff on in jail, mate.
Methadone, right? I got no problem with anyone's on that, right? But if someone wants to talk about their journey, you have to be fully off, yeah, heroin, methadone, and buprenorphine. And I believe that deep down inside, right? Look, anyone can say what they want online, right? You could be Julian, Sheffield, Cullen, fucking Yami B, Sean Atwood, yeah, James English, right? You can be anyone, right? I don't give a fuck, right? You can say what you want to say online and don't let anyone tell you where you can go. But look, Cullen is still getting those injections, and he's still and look, it's good for his management, and he's sorted his personal life out, his mental health, and he generally is doing good, and he can focus to a degree. But until he's fully off that bufadol injection, yeah, right. Look, his story, and wait there, his story in this chapter hasn't fucking closed. Fact.
Oh, yeah, but of course, it depends where he is with his journey. Each journey's different. Well, imagine putting naltrexone in the water system. Fucking hell, mate. There'd be people doing some Joneses there, wouldn't there?
Fuck the naltrexone. Keep on the fucking subject what I was on about.
I haven't even got a clue you're on about me, man.
All right, John. Sorry, mate. Sorry, I'm stoned, John. I've had a joint, all right?
Robot Scouts, he's hard work, isn't he?
Yeah, he's right at then. 1 minute he's here, the next minute he's there, aren't you, PP?
Oh, Mary, I am, mate. I am. Always listening.
What would you do if I went and pissed on Thatcher's grave, lad? Would you cause up more?
It's a big up Thatcher, bruv. He wouldn't be here today if it weren't for her.
Oh, she made my city shite, well. She started to destroy our city.
That was a social experiment. That heroin.
She tried to destroy us with a social experiment and failed, and we backfired on her. It made us stronger.
It went all over the country.
We've got the strongest attitude.
All over the country. It's just
the northwest. Only comes to the northwest.
Look, you know, and I ain't, look, Thatcher, right, like decimated areas, right, like Swansea. Yeah, everyone had a job in Swansea years ago, didn't they? Right, I'm a Cardiff boy, right, but everyone had jobs in Swansea. They were all working in the coal industry, the foundries and that. If Thatcher didn't, right, look, the collieries have to exist to supply coal, yeah, to the power factories. But look, coal was powering, yeah, it's keeping the lights on, and it was also keeping the heat on. But if Thatcher didn't close them down and nuclear power didn't come in, right, bruv, we'd be, bruv, everything would be fucked. Do you know what I mean? Like, everywhere it'd be full of soot and smoke, and fucking the environment would be fucked. I'm not saying nuclear power is good and that, and I'm not saying what Thatcher done was right, but I think Thatcher was not as the word stooge. I think she was just thrown in the mix because they needed someone to shut that shit down and move on. And I think she was used as cannon fodder because they knew
Thatcher caused war. There's one there, right? No refugees under Thatcher.
Everyone to argue.
Let's just read that comment there, yeah. But let me just read this comment, look. No refugees under Thatcher. No, Thatcher's the reason why we are getting invaded, because they went and invaded other countries with all the things and didn't care, and now we get told to come here. We're getting shouted now that we've invaded, so they need to come here. Where have you ever invaded, love? The government invades and we get the blame.
Back when the invasion
we've never been invaded ground war, and now we've let them in. The only way we can get invaded is by allowing them in. Our borders could never be invaded, and now we've let them in. We've never been invaded in our life apart from now.
You hit the
This is the
different
first time we've ever
countries.
been invaded, love.
It ain't boots on the grounds and Nazis,
Well, it
right?
ain't because
Or
we've invaded
Vikings.
people.
Do you know? Wait
Not
there,
because
PP,
we've
hang on.
Way
invaded
we got
people.
PP, hang on.
invaded.
Do you
We
know
got
the new
invaded
invasion
from
one
the
we're dealing
inside
with?
out.
It's
There's people counting
narrative.
all over the
Yeah.
gaff, mate.
We get
That what
blamed for
narrative
causing war and say
people,
send
right?
the
Look, I think
refugees in.
Dubai and places like that are the one who are it. Look, do you know what I think? I think wokeness, right, was put on us, yeah, by the new. Look, the West has had the power for nearly 300 years, haven't they? The America and Britain's had the power. So I think it's moving over, yeah. And I think the new superpower in 100 years is going to be Dubai. And do you know what I think they're doing? Yeah, making the West all woke and all shit like that. Right?
Yeah.
All the fucking TikTok and gay videos and wokeness. Yeah, that's what I think they're doing, bro. They're making us weak, not by boots on the ground and physically hurting us, like wars have been going on for nearly fucking 8 to 7,000 years. Yeah, way before the shut up, PP. Way before the Romans. Yeah, do you know what I think is a new type of war of information, bro.
It is, we're in a war right now, we're in an information war, we're in a fucking invasion war, and we don't even know it. And you know, if they did turn, then what?
And these people like him come like fear, like an invasion war, my feet, and I'm not even joking. Right, like an information war, yeah, by people spewing narrative, like Dodgy Dave and shuffling, right? People spewing narrative like the BBC, bruv.
I know what
yeah, and HTV and Sky News are not even fucking with you people, bro. Right? It's all narrative and shit, bruv. There's no truth in any of it anymore. And anyone who says
there's no truth,
yeah, who's blunt, right? Get fucking blacklisted, bruv.
Yep.
You can't say truth, you can't stick up for yourself. Because of love, you can't. White men was the one who abolished slavery. White men abolished slavery and we're getting blamed for starting slavery when it was coloured people who started slavery in the whole beginning. White people get the blame for everything. The white people won't exist.
In Africa, right? Look, and this is
the
true,
white men of the whites.
Robot scouts, right? Look, do you know what in Africa they used to do? They had to PP, hang on. I'm going to let PP speak straight after me. Just PP, hang on. Right, look, there was kings in Africa who were black men. And do you know what they did? They had breeding programs. And this went on for 200 plus years. And do you know what they would do? Yeah, they would sell, yeah, their fellow men of the same color to the white man. And do you know what white men would do? Treat them exactly like cattle. They'd put them on ships. They had quotas on how many they would lose, yeah, by the time they get to certain countries. And this went on not for 100 years, like a couple of generations. This went on for 200 years, bro, at least. And this is what is recorded history, like proper, real recorded history, not fables or fucking stories or sagas, bro.
Lad, you can go there now, you can go to part of Africa and buy yourself a slave in a bag still. You can go to Dubai and buy slaves and you can still buy slaves today. White men are getting the blame. You know what I mean? You can only go to coloured countries. Yeah, you can only go to coloured countries still to this day and buy slaves, but Britain gets the blame for slave trade. With that wiping us out in our eyes and no one's even asked. People don't march, people rather march for Palestine than your own country and your own flag. People would rather march for LGBTQ.
LGBTQ and the fucking Israel.
People would rather march for BLM, LGBTQ and Palestine than yourself. It's fucking pathetic.
John's supports the umbrella, you know, he supports it.
They've destroyed and sucked the rainbow from us, that's what they've done.
Yeah.
They've robbed the rainbow.
You get a right on, wouldn't I, John.
You can't.
All the time, they've robbed the rainbow.
Yeah, you can't even have an England's flag. You can't even have our own flag no more in our own country. It's fucking disgraceful. Our family died for this. This is what our family died for today.
Yeah.
Our family died for that flag, right, to protect us from ever getting invaded, and we didn't get invaded, and now politicians got in control and invaded us by allowing us to be slicked into one culture to say, okay, we've caused war, so we will allow refugees in. I have never voted for any government in my life. I've never voted for nothing, and I've never asked the government for nothing in my whole entire life.
Listen, voting is a good thing. That's what it's there for.
Voting's faith. Voting's faith.
Hey, how can voting be good, lad? Voting's not good, lad, because it's all fucking...
Don't waste the vote.
Right, they bring foreigners in, the 8 fake people with, and let them vote. How can voting exist? It doesn't exist. Your vote will never matter.
We ain't going to change nothing. Oh, we ain't going to... What can we change?
Nah, white man's going to cease to exist in the next few years. In the next so long, the next 100 years, 200 years.
Right,
The only place you're going to find a white man, lad, look at all Poland.
We're getting attacked inside out. That's what we're getting. Right. And
we're getting invaded on our own land.
We are so vulnerable, right? People don't even understand how vulnerable we are with attacking inside out. And that's sad.
You know, when a religious war kicks in, England won't stand England because no one's asked about religion in England. You know, that's the thing. If you're asked about religion in England at this day and age, and you're asked about Christianity, then you must have something completely wrong with you, because it's noticeable, and it's being found out that they're all beasts. Beasts are beasts. If you don't think beasts are beasts, then you must have something wrong with you, because loads of priests, more than anything, have been arrested for paedophilia. The Vatican. Look at the Vatican.
Anyone called
the Vatican is the creation.
Kids, women, right? They should be lined up and shot, mate, and made an example of. Right, about that.
Look, just get rid of all religion. That's the thing. Religion is beastly. That's it. Everyone, you can be a Muslim now and say that you're a Christian and you're a rapist Muslim, but then when you turn Christian, you can't go back home to your land because you will get killed for being a Christian. That's what they're doing. So as to stay in our land, they can't go home because they'll get killed now they're a Christian.
You've got your own person.
So there's Muslims who are Christians converting Muslims to Christians, but they're still Muslims. Do you get what I mean? A Muslim is a Christian.
But without them views, right? Conscience.
The witch. Believe in Mother Nature. Mother Nature's the God, lad. He'll feed you. He'll feed you on this earth. He'll put seeds on this earth. Mother Nature. It's not Jesus, lad. Jesus is inside you. Jesus is your chakras. Unlock your chakras and you become Jesus. You've got 7 chakras and you become Jesus when you enlighten them. 7 of your main chakras, when you enlighten them, you enlighten your pineal gland at the top. And that's Jesus. Jesus is your pineal gland. Mother Nature is your God. That's what people's missing in the world. None of this fake false idols. All that false idolness is done. Like magic mushrooms. Or whether they want me vegetables. The fucking anywhere you can with the fucking. You can go to Asda, you can go to Tesco, you can go to Sainsbury's.
Mother Nature is what the process of everything. Everything's process is a system. And everyone's caught in the system, but the system works. You've got to say that.
The system gets it. The system's not God, though. You're saying that because the system can get out that the system's God. The system doesn't feed me because I could go out and I could get it from elsewhere. I could get out wherever I wanted to, but there's no point in today's day and age. You just buy yourself organic. Just buy yourself some organic fruits from a decent place.
Did you know what Putin said about organic? Look, wait there, hang on. You know, Putin, it was very recent, it was 3 weeks ago, he put a statement out saying, right there, about organic food, let me tell you. He said, anyone that grows GM modified crops in
genetically modified organisms.
We're not allowed over it. We're not allowed to do it.
Wait there, boys, let me finish.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Before he made that statement, what he turned round and said is the people that he gave a very heavy statement where he said if anyone attacks or points weapons at any cities or the main city of Moscow, he said, well, have a heavy price. He said that the citizens of the US eat food with no nutrients. Yeah, and stare at fucking glass boxes all day that are brainwashing them and they're not seeing the truth. This is what Putin said. I'm not taking Putin's side. And right at the end of that, he said, anyone in our country that grows GM modified crops, in other words, food full of all these shitty nutrients, would be classed as an enemy of the state. And what Russia calls an enemy of the state is what the USA calls a terrorist. And it's true. Yeah, we're all.
It's
It's
true.
like right
No,
now,
I totally
people are
agree with that.
listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people are listening to us. Right, let's not beat around the bush. Right, people are actually listening to us. Yeah, either through a fucking glass telly or a glass fucking phone, isn't it? Because and it even
Big up
influences
Beauty.
people like
I
me,
never
you,
thought I'd
and
say
everyone
that.
on the
God,
panel.
about the
Everyone
whole world.
listening.
Big up Beauty, mate. Beauty's got it right.
Glad Putin's always been good. It's the news what said he weren't. They helped us, Russians helped us in World War. We got so through our whole life that we wouldn't have won war if it were for the Russians because they can handle the cold.
Do you think Trump's going to keep
Yeah, but
Fuck
look,
Trump's a
you know what,
fucking
that war
nonce.
started
Fuck
with it.
Trump.
Look, I'll give it to you in layman terms, which people can understand, and everyone in the chat. Do you know why it started? Because in 92, I think it was 91 or 92, when the Berlin Wall fell and communism stopped, yeah, they turned around and made a deal. Russia made a deal, right? They get right there. Listen, Ukraine used to be part of Russia up until the 90s, yeah. But they said, look, we're gonna fuck Ukraine off. You can be separate. You decide for yourself and shit, right? We won't make decisions, yeah. So they let Ukraine be free, but they said if any NATO states moves any weapons into Ukraine or any bordering country, yeah, nuclear weapons that are pointed to us, right, there'll be an escalation of war. And over nearly 35, no, it was about 30 years ago, or it could be 30 years, when the Berlin Wall, PP, you remember when the Berlin Wall fell, didn't you? Yeah, the news was on for 3 days continuously, right? It was like News 24, but for 3 days it was a big thing. When that wall fell, what started it, right? There was a nuclear reactor that went off in Ukraine, yeah, and the West said, look, you fucking pack it in now, right, or we're gonna fuck you up, like put boots on the ground. So what happened, yeah, from Gorbachev, the president took a prime minister of Russia took over. It wasn't the USSR anymore. Yeah, it was a Russian. So in other words, all the states in Russia could decide for themselves, but they fucked Ukraine off. And over the past 30 years, right? Do you know what happened? NATO started sneaking their missiles pointed at Russia, right? Little bit by little bit by little bit, and that's what caused the war. A lot of people who don't understand it, right, think, oh, Russia just went in and fucked them up, right?
No, spot on.
No reason. It's bullshit. Do you know why they done it? Yeah, because slowly, like all these countries are sneaking weapons into Turkey and all these other places. And Russia and Turkey bordered off loads of countries, and they started sneaking the fucking weapons in and pointing at them. Yeah, and you know, in Ukraine, it's a massive country. Ukraine, right? But right on the border of Russia and Ukraine, they don't even speak Ukraine, bro. They speak Russian, right? And loads of them want to be Russian. So do you know what they done? Russia said, look, we're all diplomatic now. We fucked off communism. So we're going to give you, right, like £500 million, right? Go and give them gas and electric and put pipelines in it. Do you know what they done? Right? Just before Klitschko, the boxers administration, yeah, they put it all in their personal accounts, yeah, as a fuck you, what are you going to do? So Putin, you know, when they shot that fucking plane down, yeah, about 4 years ago, Robot Scouts, you know what I mean, don't you? Yeah, that was the very beginning of it.
With the beginning of the end of all our fake fucking bombarders with fake media. That's what it is, fake media. Well, show that Russians with the best with propaganda. Russia was always the world leaders of propaganda and bot. Job bot behaviour where you see bots in your chat and that Russia was the pros at bot behaviour and spreading fake news.
Always have a good look.
Yeah, Yeah, well, Russia was the best at it, and for some reason, Ukraine, and no one ever even heard of a few months back, a few years back, no one was asked about Ukraine, and they started showing it with this bribe war between them, right? And now everyone's on Ukraine's side for some reason, and forgetting that Russia helped us through World War.
Warned us. Do you remember when Trump, before Trump and Hillary, you know, when they were in the presidential race? Wait there, listen. Go and look at that massive look. You know that fucking thing where when they were going for president before Trump was president, it was Hillary and it was Trump, and they was on a stage, and Trump goes, "Oh, if I was president, you'd be in jail." Right? Listen to the full thing, right? He mentioned listen, PP. He mentioned Ukraine a few times in it, but people got selective hearing, yeah. And he warned people about Ukraine, yeah, and said to you and Biden, and he said Biden's name, yeah, said you took money from Ukraine and all this, and you're pointing weapons at fucking Russia, and you're going to escalate a war, right? Go back and watch that famous. It's got like billions, not a billion, billions of views. We've all seen it, but we got selective hearing. Trump warned us about it, bro.
We have. We have got select hearing.
There's a comment there. I'd be careful of what those saying Russia's the best at fake news. They are probably better, but it weren't people saying it. It was believing that they'd open up call centres, right? But it weren't a call centre. They'd set up a PC and they'd create 100,000 bot accounts what's attached to one account. And that one account puts a status on Facebook, and then when that puts a status, the 100,000 people comment and communicate on the top of that status. Now that status goes worldwide, and that's what they was the masters of. It weren't any other country saying they was the best. It was they got caught out for doing that. They'd create a bot account, they'd create an account with a real user, and behind that account it's got 100,000 or 1 million bot accounts. And that's where that's it. Now everyone else is doing it back at Russia, and that's where we're at. You can't tell if you're talking to the bot. You could talk to ChatGPT in your chat all day and you wouldn't know. That's the thing, that's the level we're at now. AI will speak to you and communicate for days on end, for years on end, for longer, you can't even go extinct. They'll speak to multiple generations of us as 1,000 million different people. And they'll feed you with pure shit what they want, and that's where the world's at now. Everyone's been speaking to bot accounts. Yeah. And when they do that, say they do that and say LGBTQ is good, and it gets 1 million likes and 1 million shares, then that means that it gets put on our screen, and that's where this whole culture comes from. Bot accounts, and every country can do it. It's just Russia used to do it for their own way in their own propaganda. And when the war come out, they admitted and said, "Look, this is how the world's run. This is how you do this, and this is the fake news." And that's why they exposed fake news, because they was one of the best at it. They weren't the best, but he was one of the best. And if you want to talk about who's the best, you've got Russia, you've got England, and you've got fucking China, and you've got the USA. England's the best at everything in the world, and always has been. England still controls the world, and if you think they don't, then you must be living under a rock. It's simple as that. England has ruled the world forever and always will. That's simple as that. America got given the rights of power. Now you've got China taking over, and China's got a good chance.
There is a change in the shift, I'll tell you now, mate.
No, it is. It really is.
Major wars. Right?
That's where China's got its hands in. China's got it, and you blame Thatcher and you blame Bush and all that for that, because they sent our work to China. You can't. Years ago, we used to do our own pharmaceuticals, and then people got in power and they said, "No, we'll get the cheap Chinese man to do it. He'll do it for cheaper, so we'll send it to there." And the Chinese man said, "Okay, send it to me, please, send it to me." So we treated them as mugs, right? And now they've got the power.
Yeah, but a lot.
So we handed power over.
The drugs free. We had a NHS. It is what we don't assign it. But again, look what we're doing now. We're talking about.
And look, the NHS kills it.
All our silver works, or stainless steel works, right? And saying, no, we're not going to mine no more. We'll be able to create third grade steel, right? Not surgical steel, third grade steel, right? with arc like out of an arc welder, like electric powered, as opposed to all of our furnaces. They're going to knock them all down in Wales.
Fuck
And
that.
then
If China attacks Taiwan,
and India,
it's not the
they can
steel
do it over
industry,
there, but
right?
it
We're
won't
talking
matter. It
about
won't hurt the
every
environment.
element of the tech industry.
It's just
will
every
suffer.
element of the world.
Yeah, you
love.
won't be
You're
able to
talking
get like production, all types of production. PP,
Look at
it'll
this.
hit all types of industry, food industry. It'll not just
on
the
a
metal
mass
industry,
scale you've
but we're
never
talking
seen.
about
Stock
logistics,
exchange
bruv.
is going to crash, mate. It will
Fuel,
crash. That stock exchange will
food.
crash.
Fuck's sake, man.
80% of the world is run by China right now, and if they stop it, you'll see civil war happen in loads of countries we've never seen it. Ukraine has been having civil war for the past I don't know how long, and we didn't hear about it. They killed off each other, and then they had war with Russia because they sold all that they done is Zelensky sold his country for a nice paycheck because he's in Biden's pocket.
Yeah.
So once you take that paycheck,
he's in our pockets, and the one before him was in our pockets, and the one before
he'll
him,
send them to
we
slaughter.
overthrew. I think we overthrew the one before. I can't remember his name. Back in 2000, early 2012, something like that. We overthrew him. Right, we done it. We done
The
it.
war is like a football team, though.
Right, and put puppets in power, and there were puppets in power.
You can actually vote on what side of war you want to win. You switch on the telly, and it's telling you this, that, and the other, and people are voting like it's normal, like they're picking a football team.
Yeah.
It's not a football team, it's fucking...
They got the winners.
Do you know what? I just vote for fucking good. Whatever's the good side, and to be honest, you can't even see a good side these days. You can't spot it. So just hope that the good side wins. That's all you can do. Or the side that wins needs to stop. Do you know, if there's one side that wants to conquer and there's the other side that's protecting itself. So the side that's protecting itself needs to win, and the other side that's trying to conquer needs to fail. But it's all about divide and conquer, and they've divided us and they've conquered us for millennia, and now they're still doing the same. The one thing that divides humanity right now is religion. That's the only thing that's dividing us. Religion.
Like I said, religion is a good thing. It's not religion. It's a manipulation of religion, and it's manipulation of people. And a lot of manipulated people trying to blame or use something or make it aim at religion, like giving it a target. Because I'm religious, but I would never look at anything where I'd get involved with anything like that, or using religion. It don't say nothing like that for me to ever get involved with that.
Yeah, you've got other ones who'll tell you that they'll kill you just for you being that religion, just for you being what you are.
Yeah.
They will kill you, and they...
I would rather die by my principles and morals than live by someone else's. And that, if it ever happens, and it's on YouTube, right, stand on me, right? That you can stand on me with. And that's the fact.
Nah, I agree with that same, man. I don't care about anything else about my own opinion, Joe. My opinion matters more than anything. I'm always ready to change my opinion. If someone's got a better opinion and I like it, then I'll add it in, but if it's not, then religion's never gonna get me, you know. I'm a Christian. I was born a Christian. But growing up through life, I've never stepped in a church since I was a kid, and my whole family's religious. But they're not religious to that extent no more.
I grew up in a very strong, from a very, very, very young age. Yeah, having to leave school, right, and go, it was called going to class like Muslim, and then cut a long story short, my mother married a Welshman, fell in love with him. She had 4 kids, and we changed to Christian. That was, and we were Christian. We were never major practicing. Okay, my mum used to paint the eggs and eat every now and then, but shall I be honest? Religion is a state of mind. Yeah, when you cut it down, say you spoke to a psychologist, it's a state of mind. But religion, and I gotta speak fact, is the cause of nearly every war. Look, the war in Afghanistan on the West is Christian against Muslim. The war right now that is happening with Gaza, yeah, and the Jews, it's what I just said, you know. But no matter,
John, but there always will be history perpetrators.
It's a blood feud, kind of PP. PP, I want to end it on a positive note tonight. Look, it's a blood feud. And all we've got is our opinion and our truth. Look, we're not guided through we're doing this for money, because we'll never ask anyone for anything in this community. Do you know what it is? Right? Just and he's on a panel, just a bunch of family men, yeah, with wives at home, and we're having an opinion. And that's what makes us truthful to ourselves. And I genuinely believe that's what makes us who we are. What we're going to do, we're going to end the live stream on a positive note, boys, before we go, because I've got to go to bed. I've got sandwiches to make in the morning. I know it's going to sound silly. I've got a bit of a sleeping, because I'm not in work tomorrow, so I can sleep until about fucking 7:30 instead of 4. Before we go, is there anything you two would like to add to the panel?
Nah, I don't know why I stayed on for longer than I expected. It was a good chat, lad. So
what an amazing debate. And Robot Scouts, look, and even you, PP. It's not been absolutely amazing numbers, but we've held amazing numbers, and we've had an amazing debate. Do you fancy doing this Saturday? And we can do it where we just have a proper debate and say what we're feeling on our community and everything that we've spoken about, because this is the type of chat that I like. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, we'll jump in all the time, man.
Fucking right. Listen,
we like chats
Robot
like this,
Scouts, even you, PP, right? You are welcome here at any time. Boys, I'm going to do a little outro. Anything you want to add?
Respect, bro. Nah, respect that. Nice one for having us on. Catch you next time.
These are the type of conversations I like, man. I'm glad we've ended it on this note.
Catch you soon.
PP,
see you soon, boys.
PP, is there anything you want to add? Do you know what? My God, what an amazing debate, right? What an amazing talk, yeah, we've had tonight. Yeah, we've had comedy. We've had a little bit of drama, yeah, but we've had no personal shit. We could have roasted loads of people. We could have given the community what we want, right? But we've also given you what you need and what you want, yeah? That's what I think personally. And before I go, look, I want to big up all my mods. I want to... No, Robot Scouts, man, respect you, man. Right? These are the type of chats that I like. Bam Bam, I love you too. JC, thank you for watching the fucking chat for me. Same goes for Casanova, Peggy, Sean Wayne, Robot Scouts, Bam Bam, Karina, always, Maniac, Danny, right? We got Daryl World, right? We got Scott Lee, Old School Pete, we got UK Don, right? There's so many, but look, before I go, I want to end it with this amazing outro song. Look, people, yeah, it's YouTube. Anyone who I've mentioned and roasted tonight, even fucking Ginger Nuts Humble, yeah, even Julian, yeah, Shuffling, anybody, doesn't matter who you are, right? Danny Crispian, yeah, Crispian, yeah, Paul the Penis Venus, Brett the Gay May, look, this song. This one's for you. Praise the Lord, people. I'm not fucking about. Before we go, I want to say praise the Lord. Come on. Before you go to bed. Before you go to sleep and take your meds. Praise on the mountain. Danny McBride, pray when you're down. Get a glass of water and take that meds. I ain't discriminating. Karina, you tell him, darling, hit the lights on the way out. To praise the Lord before bedtime. UK Don, you're the funniest guy on YouTube. Praise when you're torn, people. in control, people. Don't think you've lost it. It's walking in a sound. Oh, good night, people. And God bless. I don't care if you're keeping your last pipe or you're smoking your tube. Praise the Lord. Don't be ashamed no matter what you are. No matter what drug you're on or addiction you got. Don't be quiet. Oh, feel it before you go to bed. Praise the Lord, come on. If you're grateful, come on. If you're grateful. Oh, here it comes, people. Praise Daddy Crispy, you Christian lying cunt. Daddy Christie, you horrible cunt. Even you, Brett Gaming, praying for you, son. Bob Smith, I'm praying for you. Expo, I'm praying for you. Humble, you ginger cunt. Even you. Yeah, but except you, dodgy Dave, you fat bastard. Iceqeen, go on then. I'm going to give you a little prayer before I go. Thank you, Robot Scout. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, PP, and everyone who's joined the panel tonight. Don't be quiet. Speak your truth. No matter what they say, people. Don't be quiet. Let it all out, man. Doesn't matter who you are, Julian, Shuffling, Anton, even you, Emma. You fucking horrible cunt. I love each and every one of you, man. Oh, there it comes. Feel it. Feel it before you go to bed. Carly, I love you so much. Praise him. Now light that bedtime slip. Light it up. I know you saved half a split for bedtime. Don't lie to me. Good night, community. And God bless. Thank you, people. But that's all I got for you tonight. I'm sorry, but that's all I got. God bless and love to each and every one of you. No, fuck off! Yeah, but I love you, honest God, I do. Good night.